I'm sure there are some football players that are weebs. I'm pretty sure I saw one. I can't remember which character he liked, but I'm pretty damn sure there was one. Oh, so hi, Milko. It's you. You're the resubber. It's you. And what? Everybody else is a sexy baby. How does the song go? I can't remember. But hello, everybody. Hi. Hi, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hi. Congratulations, Robin, most special person of the stream. You get nothing, but seeing your name makes me smile. Pew, 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 pew. Yesterday was your birthday? Yes, yesterday. Do you mean 2 days ago? Do you mean yesterday and you were stammering? Or do you mean yesterday as in 2 days ago? Because if so, happy birthday for the other day. I apologize, I was not streaming. I have been social and the latter. Oh, okay. Well, then I picked up on it. Let's go. But yes, also, again, I feel like I didn't thank you enough. Melko, thank you for 55 months and at tier 3. Oh my goodness. Thank you for all the support, as always. Thank you for being a worthy rival in Bejeweled, and I look forward to fighting against you as the years go on. But yeah, I've been social. I've been running around, being social and talking to people. 20 million's gonna be tough to beat. Yeah. But it's fine because it's a fun game that's fun to play. So it doesn't matter that it's 20 million points to get to the top. Why not? How'd you manage to make 7 friends? Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the trick, guys. Here's the trick to having 7 people to bowl with, because I went bowling the other day. All right. You really only have to make friends with, like, 2 people. Okay? So you've only got to do, like, a very small amount of the legwork. They themselves will have friends. And then those friends, tertiarily, by proxy, parallel, kind of become your friends. You have more people to hang out with because they will go, hey, can I invite such and such? And then you go, yeah, bring on such and such. Why not? We can hang out. Let's go. It's bowling. How'd you befriend 2 people? So I made friends with Jets. Well, that's a lie. Nemo made friends with Jets before I did. But I was friends with Nemo. So then I made friends with Jets. Use established friends to make new friends. Yes. Hang out with your established friends, and then when they are, like, comfortable with introducing you to a friend, you can maybe become friends with them too. Also, hi Nemo, I hope you're enjoying Australia. Hi. We went bowling. He was one of the people who went bowling. He lost the first round and was like, Vivi, I hate bowling. And I genuinely got really sad. I was like, oh man, he hates bowling. I love bowling. But then he did okay on the second round. And he was like, you know what? I think I like bowling. I think I'm okay with it now. And I'm like, okay, so you're just like a little bitch who, if you're not winning, you don't like it. Who else here is like that? Because I'll be honest, if I'm not instantly good at something, I also kind of hate it too. If I also suck ass at something, it depends what I'm at. Me? You are. I am. Opinion in response to performance. So true. So true and real. Yozo. Oh, I want to go bowling with Yozo. That would be so fun. You're so right, Endo. It does. It does need a warm-up round. But the problem is, I did better in my warm-up round than I did in the second round. In the first round, I started with, like, something really good, like a spare, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm just hair flick. I'm so good. I'm, like, slipping back into the sport like it's nothing. I'm amazing. And then the second round, I was whiffing stuff. I was getting 7-10s. I had, like, the triangle of balls in the middle, and then the ball right at the end veers off to the right and hits nothing and bounces off the gutter and hits nothing. And I'm just like, oh my god, how do I suck this bad? But in both of the games, I got 3rd in the first one. I was the 3rd best bowler. And then in the second one, I believe I was like 4th. I was like firmly in the top, the middle top, you know? Although I didn't drink. Usually I drink when I bowl, but I wanted to be on my A game, so I didn't drink. You got scores, right? So bad at bowling. Bowling gets me isn't a competition. Rexus, when are you coming to Adelaide? When are you visiting? When are we going bowling? Monkeys, when are we all going bowling? We'll just book out an entire fucking thing. That would be sick, actually. I feel like that would be a lot of money, but I feel like that would be sick to be like, hey, I need, how many lanes does a bowling alley have? How many lanes does a bowling alley have? Because you have to have like 4 people a game. I think up to 6. It's like up to 6 people. Anywhere between 24 to 60 lanes. And then you times that by 6. That's a lot, actually. Do we even have that many people? I feel like we don't even have 60 times. No, okay, that's like 360 people. That could be fine. I'm going to Dokumi. I think bowling could be cool. Maybe bowling. Maybe bowling. For the low price of ruining your immersion with Vivi for the rest of time, we could bowl 1 time. The bunkmates go bowling. Up to 8 people. Nice. I feel like the one that the one we went to was only up to 6 people. Because there were 8 of us, they split us between 2. Oh, I would love bowling shirt merch. I would love bowling shirt merch. But also I'm a little bit biased. Can I be honest? I feel like bowling shirt merch would go so hard for 3 a.m. I feel like it would go super, super, super hard. I'd love to see like the girls in like the bowling outfits. I think for Cheyenne would look really good in it too, actually. Damn. See, that's the problem with when you're on multiple teams. You want to see all your gal pals in like the sexy just idols bowling. The pin, holding the ball. But that's okay. Adro, it's fine. Nemo hadn't been bowling in like 20 years. But yeah, I had a good time. And Marco got to go bowling too. I have to say, Marco bowls very daintily. Marco is a very dainty bowler. Like, she can't really do like a boom kind of like throwing the ball. It's a very gentle sort of like, oof. Affectionately. Affectionately. It's a very dainty. She does not granny throw. She doesn't. Let me guess, Jets sends it. Jets is so funny because you can aggro Jets as she is approaching the lane. So like I do this thing, and I've done this ever since we went bowling the first time, where Jets will approach the lane and I'll go, do it for women everywhere. And this time we walked up to bowl at the same time and I went, do it for the women, Jets. And she spun around on her heel and she went, what did you just say to me? She went, Vivi. Because every time I say that, she fucks it up. She fucking gutter balls it so hard. I'm like, why do you hate women? Why does Gene Famous hate women? Misogynist. Oh my god. But no, it was fun. It was fun. I really like bowling. But we did run into a small snag. And that is, I need to describe to you what I like about bowling. Also, I should probably, just in case, I need to show you something because you might hear some, like, clicky noises. I have been given a gift. I was given prayer beads as a gift from Nemo. They're good for stress. You, like, push them between your fingers like that. It's very cute. It's purple. So I'm stimming with that right now. So if you hear clicky noises, that's me doing that. Anyway, ooh, neat. Yeah, I think it's cool. It's so shiny. But basically, what I like, I don't know if it's amethyst. I think it's just purple. I don't think this is fancy. I don't think that boy has money. If I'm honest, I think he spent it all getting here. Oh, God. Anyway, now he's subsisting off of, like, noodles or some shit. Noodles and rice. It's made it out of purple. It's purple. The Catholic or Buddhist? I believe these are Buddhist, but I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, shout out for Nemo. Thank you for the stimmy toy. They are, that's crazy. Wow. Wow. I'm sorry for shitting on you, but we're friends, so I can do that. Alfie! Hi, Alfie. Hi. I hope you are doing well. Shout out for Alfie. It's good to see you. I'm talking about bowling. I really wanted to ask on Twitter how many, like, I just made like a tweet being like, hey, I like bowling. But what I really wanted to ask is which VTubers like bowling? I want to know, where are my bowling aficionados at? Like, who likes bowling? Aww. I hope it's a good kind of different, but if not, I hope that you slowly adjust to the Australianism that is me. I like bowling in a casual way. Me too, Fi. I like bowling in a casual way. Yes, please ask Hazumi. Please. So VTuber Bowling League, that'd be so good. So like, one of the things that I like about bowling, I knew you were good. Darrell. I knew you were good people. I already knew that. I could feel it. I could feel the vibes that you liked bowling. And that's one of the reasons why I'm like, Darrell's good people. The vibe that I like about bowling is I like when you go in, and not every person can experience this, but I can. You go in on a weekday in the middle of the day. So between 9 to 5 when most people are working. You go in on a weekday and it's fully lit. It's fully lit. It is absolutely, and all you can hear, like, you can't really hear music. There's very few people, and the only people who are there are usually old people. Usually old people. Because they are the best people to be sharing lanes with. Sadly, the other day when we went bowling, it was a stew of unpleasant circumstance. Picturing something liminal. It is a little bit liminal. Yes. Yes. When all the pensioners are playing, it's great. That's great. I love playing on the lanes when the pensioners are playing. I didn't know this, but the start of this week was school holidays. So the bowling alley was poorly lit. All the lights were down. The black light was up. The music was blasting. And there were bus loads of children. Like, literal buses were outside with their hazard lights on, waiting for the kids' games to finish. And I've kind of forgotten this. But when you get, like, a school load of children together, somebody at any one time is screaming. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, here's the thing. Like, I'm happy the children were having fun. Please don't see this as me going, grr, children, brr. How dare they be outside? No, I'm happy the children are out and doing sports. That's great. I'm glad that the children are outside. It's just, I'm like, oh, damn, if I had known this, I wouldn't have planned this at this time. I wouldn't have been so, let's go bowling if I had known. So I'm really happy they were having fun, but it was on kind of me for Cannon. No, we want the kids to be outside and doing sports. We want to be supportive. But like, I was surprised. So like, we get in there and I could tell, like, you know, we're like 8 adults and we're like, oh, well, we booked the lane. We're here. We may as well. We'll play anyway. But oh my God, like, I don't know if it's something, because like, I don't think I've ever loved super crazy loud crowded spaces, but I think that as I've gotten older, my tolerance has gone down because I actively start to feel like jittery and like kind of like my head is pounding like immediately. Like instantly my brain's like, oh, time for a headache. Time for a headache like right now. Oh, hi, Sable. Hi, Sable. Yeah, just immediately overstimulated. But powered through and had some fun time bowling. I enjoyed. But yeah, I did think to myself, my tolerance for what? Loud noises and a lot of people in not a small space, because it's a fairly large space, but think about Okay, you know what? I'm curious. How many of you... Okay, close your eyes if you can and picture a at full capacity convention. Like Anime Expo or Comic-Con or something, a convention that you would care about. And tell me, are you like in your element? Are you like, yeah, I can handle it? Or are you like, nah, I can spend the whole day here. I'm fine. I've got tactics. I'm okay. I've got plenty of social battery and it doesn't bother me if I feel like a sardine in a can. Or are you like, nope. I gotta get in. I gotta get out. Or are you like, I have to leave now? Like, excuse me. Oops, sorry. Oops, stepped in your shoes. Don't mind me. Sorry. Excuse me. Hey, I'm fucking here. I'd be anxious. Kill me instead. Not ideal. First one. Ooh, Jazzy. Okay, so you're powerful. You just spend a full day at a con, open till close. Powerful. I'd be fine. Poll? Yeah, okay, we'll do a poll. We'll do a poll for those of you who don't want to, you know, jump into chat. Do you like crowded, busy spaces? Or not do you like, can you handle? Yes. Yes. For hours? Yes. For short time? No. But I can manage? No, I'm leaving. No, I'm leaving. All right, these are the options I'm giving you. You got 3 minutes. You got 3 minutes. Okay. You can handle Tokyo. Nice. I just shut off social and go into work mode. Okay. People being overly obnoxious is okay. That's fair. Because, like, I was able to handle being at PAX, but, like, I did feel a little bit like, oh, man, I don't want to be around big crowds of people. So I kept going to, like, the walls where there were less people. Also, oh, yeah, thank you for 69 months. Nice. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I hope you are doing well. I am doing well. It's good to see you. I feel like for me, it's no, but I can manage. Like, I don't like it, but I can do it. Valid, that's adorable. I love that. I only have Pandora pen lights. I have 2 of them. I bought 2 because I thought that if I ever managed to go to a Pandora concert, I want to be able to do like the full both arms swinging them around. Okay. Small. Okay. Ah, okay. So volunteering has helped. Okay. Disneyland would be super crowded. I've seen videos of Disneyland. When I was a child, there was a little trailer / like video that talked about Disneyland. Before one of the, I think it was The Lion King. I remember as a kid being like, oh my God, I want to go to Disneyland. Oh my God. And now that I'm older, I'm not really into anything Disney related enough to actually ever want to go to Disneyland. I'm not sure the last time I really cared about something Disney enough to go to Disneyland. Also, hi Dubs, how you doing? Hi. Hey Dubs, do you like bowling? Dubs, 10-pin bowling, yes or no? 10-pin bowling on a midday work week. I'm so ass at it, but yes. Yes, me too! Hell yeah! See, that's the attitude. That's the attitude to have. Let's go. Fuck yeah. Oh, Jazzy. I like the formal. Also, Kiva. 6 months. Is Euro Disneyland just as busy? I know that, like, Simpsons makes jokes that Euro Disneyland is, like, crappy in comparison to America Disneyland. Not as busy. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. Because they have, like, a thing, Itchy and Scratchy Land, but Europe. Okay, so the majority of you, 36% of you voted no, but I can manage. 26% of you said yes for hours. 26 said yes for a short time. And 11% of you, which was 11 of you, said no, I'm leaving. Like, nah. Okay, Itchy and... Wait, Euro Itchy and Scratch. Yes! Found it. Come here. This is the good thing about Zatsu. We get to just watch whatever clips I want whenever I put them on. Let's fucking go. Bop. Up. Let me. No, Frink. We're not ready yet. Bop. Stationnement. Itchy. Open for business. My children need wine. Fuck. Was it like that? Kira? I'm sorry. My last paycheck bounced. Oh my god, Kim, I thank you for the 100 caps. Thank you. And also, hi, Goonie. Hi. Thanks for Bernice for the floatsies. Thank you. And Fiala, thank you for 8 months. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the support. Thank you. Who scuba dived into the park and stole $30,000 and scuba dived out. Did they get him? He deserves to keep it. I think that if your crime is really cool and doesn't, like, actively hurt people, like, if you are, like, a super cool burglar and you're just stealing money, like, just money, you deserve to keep the money. Especially if it's from a bank and you steal it with a big $sign bag. I think that if you actually pull off an old-timey heist, and if you're wearing, like, the black and white, like, prison outfit, too, if you pull it off, you deserve to keep the money. Because you're keeping the whimsy alive. Yeah, the ball and chain, and it's like, mahaha. Carmen Sandiego shit. Yes. Although Carmen Sandiego shit is if you are a hot lady wearing red, you deserve to get away with whatever you want. And I feel like most people agree. We need to play Carmen Sandiego games. We do need to play Carmen Sandiego games. I actually feel like I don't know enough about Carmen Sandiego. I feel like a bit of a poser right now. We had Carmen Sandiego on our Macintosh when I was a kid, on our Apple Macintosh. And I never won. I never beat her. I was never able to find her. Yeah, I'm lopping. I'm sorry. But, like, I know who she is, and I know she had a cartoon, and she was hot as hell. Strawberry Bine, thank you for 58 months. Women can commit any crime as a treat. That's right. It's 2026. We support women's rights and women's wrongs. We support them both. It's under a big T. Anyway, I need to remember to have drink. Is poser not LARP? Yeah, I'm being a poser. I'm trying the blue screen babe drink, the Leave flavor. It's all right. It's very blue. I might have put too much in there. And Emo, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the support. Thank you. I mean, out of Vivi like this, there are so many cool themes. I feel like if we do play Carmen Sandiego, I absolutely would eventually want art of either Vivi dressed as Carmen Sandiego or Vivi and Carmen Sandiego. But like, she has to be topping, okay? Like, she has to be taller than Vivi and being cooler. Vivi has to be very flustered and being like, oh my god, holy shit, it's you. Jazzy, thank you for the gift sub to Amelie. Thank you. What did I just walk into? Vel, I'm attracted to Carmen Sandiego. You know, like the fictional art heist lady. She had a bunch of games and a cartoon. She was very hot. She wore red. Who is it? Getting light. I'm not saying I'm special, okay? At no point did you hear me say the words, I'm not like other girls. I'm attracted to Carmen Sandiego, because that would be a fucking lie, okay? That's not unique behavior, okay? Most people check the box of, oh yeah, Carmen Sandiego is good shit. I feel like it would take, I don't know, a very picky person to be like, nah, I hate Carmen San Diego. I don't wear a lot of red. Which is funny because red is actually quite cheap clothing wise here because a lot of people don't buy red because it's too bold. Bold clothing will either sell out really quickly or it will stay on the shelves for a long time, at which point they mark it down. Purple is bold too. Purple can be quite bold as well, depending what shade of purple. But bright red is a very bold color and will sometimes not go for sale. Spitballing the idea of having a VTuber debate club. It depends who it would be. I would love to try, but I feel like Yozo would hand my ass to me on a plate in a debate. So I never took debate club. How many of you took debate club? How many of you had debate club? Like in your school, like at all? Because my school we had debate in primary school, but I didn't take it. What's a hi finish? Hi. No and no. Never. I'm just wondering if there's anybody here who took it. Both no. In primary, yeah. School had it, but I never did it. Had one, didn't join. I went to like one or a few meetings, didn't compete because I was already in 5 clubs. Total Sheen, you were too cool. That's like me and all of my teams. Don't remember? Okay. Goonie, you were in debate club? So the only time when I was in primary school, we had a curriculum where we did have to debate about something. And I remember what it was about. Because the class was split up into 4, and there were 2 topics. And there was for and against for both topic. And I remember both of the topics. One of the topics was, should children be forced to wear uniforms to school? Because in Australia, you have to wear a school uniform. That is like something that happens. Wolf Cypher, thank you for 22 months. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And then the other argument was, should homework be banned? Should they get rid of homework? So, I remember all the kids on the pro school uniform. Yeah, here's the thing, Vel. On the pro school uniform side, none of the kids were enthusiastic about it because we were children and we loved casual uniform day where you could wear whatever you wanted because we were so used to uniforms. It wasn't until I was older that I realized what the benefits of uniforms are, which is, as a child, you don't need to worry about what you put on in the morning because it's chosen for you. You have to wear a uniform. Everybody has the same. So you don't have, like, the rich kids rocking up in fancy, expensive clothing and the poor kids rocking up in potato sacks, and you kind of eliminate that level of, like, comparison and, like, bullying and whatnot. However, let's be real, kids would find a way to bully you anyway. And one thing... Kapow, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a social equalizer to an extent. Yes. Thank you so much, Kapow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you. My sister actually pointed out to me in high school. She went, Vivi, you can tell who is popular based on how they wear their uniform. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, never mind, you won't get it. I found her journals later. And she had drawn a diagram of herself. By the way, she was 15 or 14 when she did, I think 14 when she did this. And she drew like a picture of herself looking like very cartoony, very frumpy, and then like one of the popular girls. And she like wrote, like she did little lines and diagrammed the differences between them. So she was like, the main difference she found was, 1, school uniforms can't apply to shoes. Okay? You unless you go to a very particular private school, at which point you have money, so you're going to a private school. Rich kids show their richness through their shoes. They will have the really nice sturdy shoes that are also kind of cute, kind of stylish, maybe like a Mary Jane with a buckle or something. And then they'll have nice socks that go with them. And the socks will be clean. They're not going to be graying. They're not going to be yellowing. And she had like these diagrams pointing this stuff out. But the other thing that she discovered, and I got into this as well because I was like, shit, that actually does do a huge difference, is she wrote in huge letters next to these diagrams, the good-looking girls iron their clothing. She had written that in huge biro letters. The good-looking girls have ironed their clothes. And she went, and she would iron her shirt every morning. She was like, it makes you look crisper and cleaner. It makes you look bigger, or like, not bigger, like better, like, what's the word? Like, put together. So I got into that as well. Prim and proper. Yeah, prim and proper. Pristine. I don't think we had a steamer. But yeah, so I also got into ironing my shirt every morning. Yes, for love of God. Let me go message her and say thank you. It does do a lot. It does do a lot. Like, crumpled clothing versus uncrumpled clothing, you will automatically look a bit more put together, a bit nicer in your outfit, you know? So yeah, that was one of the ways that, like, even though we wore uniforms, students who were better off would be able to differentiate themselves from poorer students because, you know, quite a lot of poor people don't own irons. And so while it is a social equalizer in a way to have uniforms, rich kids will find a way. Classism will find a way. Like, it finds a way. It finds a way. Because we were poor, but, like, we had an iron. We had an old clunky iron that Dad would always be like, you never leave this on, it'll burn down everything. And our house burned down 2 years ago, but nobody lived there. Nobody lived there at that point. Irons are pretty cheap. There are some pretty poor people out there, Angel. I've known some people who haven't owned stoves. Like, yeah. Is the house okay, Miss Vivi? No, Corgi. No. Anyway, so I remember that was one of the debates. Was pro-con uniforms. I think that the big enjoyment was ultimately not having to... Yeah, there's also the sense of unity. Yeah, they would talk about that. They would talk about that as well, where it's like, oh, there's like a sense of camaraderie. Like, you can tell that you all go to the same school and, like, you look awesome at, like, when you go to events and stuff, which is... Awesome's not the word I would use. Awesome's not... You look together. Like, you can tell, you know? Thank you, Clockwork. Thank you. That's such BS. They try and say that, like, there's a togetherness for that, but I don't know. I think it's easy to spot kids, I suppose, when they're in a uniform. Yeah, you can spot the lost child quickly. Hard to recreate in college. Fair enough. Yeah. Anyway, the other argument, the homework one. I'm going to turn this down slightly, by the way. Hey, looking back, I don't mind the uniform. One last thing about uniforms before we move off onto homework. When I was in high school, we had yellow shirts and green tartan printed skirts. It wasn't actual tartan material. It wasn't scratchy. I think it was probably like polyester or something like that. I don't fucking remember. Maybe cotton. I don't know. Yellow is crazy. Yellow and green are Australian colors. Now, I know that you might think, oh, but your flag is blue, red, and white. Green and gold is kind of like the Aussie color combo. People paint green and gold on their face for sports teams and stuff like that. Like, green and gold is a very Australia kind of cricket team colors. Yes. It's our national flowers colors. Yes. So you learned something. There you go. Australian Zatsu. You're learning stuff. Anyway, from years 7 to 10, So, the girls wore yellow and then the green skirt. When we got to years 11 and 12, when you became a senior, you suddenly graduated to a white shirt, a pristine, clean white shirt, which I gotta tell you this now, we all craved it. We were all like, yes, I can't wait to wear that. I'm gonna look so much better in that. Because, like, yellow is like, it's a hard color to pull off. It's a yellow button-up shirt is hard to pull off. You don't look as good in it. And also, we were 17-year-olds. We all were like, oh my God, I'm gonna wear like black bras with my white shirt and I'm gonna look hot as fuck. Anyway, boys got to wear white and their shorts, which were black, 7 to 12. They got to have white all the way through. Anyway, so we get to grade 12, we graduate, we leave the school. Or we're about to leave the school. The new crop of year 7s come in. Hi, Billy. Thank you for 6 months in advance. Thank you for 54 months. That's going to be 60 months. Oh my God, that's going to be 60 months. Holy crap. Thank you. Thank you, Billy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Did the boys wear black bras under their shirts? Once. Anyway. Oh, some of the girls hated it. Once. Yeah. For one of the muck-up days, some of the boys rocked up in, like, dresses. And the teachers were like, you have to go home. And so they went home and came back in school dresses. And they went, all right, you're in uniform. It's all right. You're in uniform. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As long as it's a uniform, it can be the dress. It can be the guy's one. It's fine. As long as you're in a uniform, it's fine. For a muck-up day. So I remember one of them doing like they did the bra thing and then they like tried to like tie up the shirt in the front. Like that sort of like, what do you call it? Like the cleaning the car sort of outfit where you tie it up in a bow at the front instead of using the buttons. We had senior jackets. Yeah, Britney style. That's what it's called. Yeah, I'm going to call it Britney style. That makes sense to me. I was going to call it, Dukes of Hazzard style, but that might not be, I don't know if that's like the vernacular. Anyway, so we're in year 12, all right? We're about to graduate. The new crop of year 7s start coming in. And there's a new uniform. And it's the same skirt. But they get to wear a white shirt. And we were on our way out. We were leaving. We only had like a couple of like exams left. Us girls were pissed, and looking back, I'm like, oh my God, we did that thing where we were like, we had to suffer, so you have to suffer. Where is the yellow shirt going? Why do you get to wear the white shirt for the entirety of school? This isn't fair. It was so silly. It was so silly, but we were children. We were 17 and 18-year-olds being like, boo, we had to wear the yellow shirt. Put on the yellow shirt. When she went there, it was a cute uniform, but by the time I got to high school, it was ugly red polo. Oh no! Crab bucket! How dare the younger generation have it easy and get to wear cute clothes. Ugh. But yeah, anyway, that's me talking about uniforms. So the debate about homework was talking about like it freeing up time and it lowering stress and it freeing up time for teachers and basically being like homework is not that great. I remember after high school finding out that my primary school had phased out homework. And I remember being so confused because like my primary school was like totally like for homework. Crab bucket! My primary school had phased out homework and was like, there are no actual like studies to say that this is benefiting the children, and the current literature is saying that homework is actually not great for children and children should be enjoying their youth and we should be doing the schooling in school. Stuff like that. Basically being like, the benefits of homework are not high enough to actually continue with it. And the benefits were something like, you know, we suffered, they don't. I don't know if that's true for every school, but that is, and many learning difficulties, yeah. And there's also, and there's also the fact that not all parents are equipped to help with homework, so it's unfair for some children in certain living situations to be expected to do the same amount of homework as the children in living situations where their parents can sit down and help them for many hours and stuff like that. There was like a whole bunch of reasons. Being like, basically homework, it's not fair. They basically decided homework wasn't fair. Had no homework years 1 to 6. 17 now turned out fine. Yeah, I've seen that there are some people that turned out fine with it. Oh, getting a perfect split and also killing him. Let me see this. Okay. You're on the opposite side. Students need consistent review to retain material. Only doing the material in class doesn't make it stick. I've heard similar things from teachers, but I've also heard the opposite from teachers. I think it does depend on what kind of like curriculum, and also like the age of the students as well. I think for them, I don't know how old your students are, but they were saying that homework for children like age like single digit to like 12 isn't super helpful, but I don't know. I'm not a teacher. I was dating one for a long time, but that's over now. Anyway, where is this? I found it. But Dubs, I love it. So, how do you like my bowling? This is great. That's fantastic. Oh my god. Thank you, Dubs. As always, here's a shout out for Dubs. Guys, go follow Dubs. Dubs is great. Dubs is fantastic. Let's go bowling sometime, Dubs. Hell yeah. I'm gonna put this in Vivi fan stuffs before I forget. But that also reminds me. Vel got me and her super cute art. Let me open this up 1 second. Copy link. Guys, you have to see this art. You have to see this art. 1 second. Boop. Oh, it's downloading it for some reason. Give me a second. Open link. Visit site. You know what? Fuck it. It just keeps downloading it over and over again. I've already got it downloaded. I'm just gonna upload it so I can show it off. Boop. I downloaded it 3 times. Guys, it's so cute. So if you haven't met her, Vel is the one on the left. She's in chat right now. We've known each other a long time. We met during the fanfiction days. This is incredibly pretty. I really love it. I love your design. I feel like it's already, like, you've kept it, like, simple, classy, and I feel like this is iconic, honestly. And it's very, cohesive. I enjoy. Anyway, I'm shouting at Vel. I'm shouting at Vel. Give me a sec. Do. Bam. We gotta at some point have a stream where we talk about fanfiction and yandere and everything. I just wanna we have a sit down and talk about it all. We had opinions on books once. Someday I'll have opinions again. Someday. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Welcome in. Very classy looking. I like the library setting very much. Anyway. So yeah. We did not get a review. Wait, no, did I? Did I ever review 50 Shades of Grey? I don't know if I ever did. Let me see. I can check. I have to check my old account. But honestly, 50 Shades of Grey was... It was not great. Yeah, I don't pay for fanfic. It was something like that. Let me see if I can find the actual thing, though. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. I'm finding it. I find I find my old account. I find. Okay. Open. Let me look at my old reviews. Do I have. Okay. Did I have an erotica? Adult. I have one called Adult. Is it in there? 50 Shades of Grey. All right. What was my review? Oh my God. All right. Wait. I found it. I found it. I found it. Okay. Do you want me to read it to you? I can read you my old review. Okay. My review for 50 Shades of Grey, which I wrote in 2012. Holy shit. Wait. I wrote it so close to when it was released. What? Wait. 50 Shades of Grey book release date. When was it officially published? No way. This is the year after it came out. This is the year after it came out. Okay. Oh, my eye's actually doing a lot better. I just really like the eye patch, so I keep wearing it. All right. Okay. So this is what my review said. I wrote, I'm not going to lie. I don't usually read professional erotica. I dabble in kink memes and smutty fan fiction, but that's it. I have never purchased an erotic novel. At this point in time, I was 19 turning 20. And since reading this book, none of that has changed. This is not professional erotica. This is smutty fan fiction with the names replaced. And I did not buy this book. To pay money for recycled fan fiction would be humiliating. I am not a sucker. I may buy books that I'm fully aware are not quality, but I do not stoop so low as to pay good money for fan fiction. Would it be that hard to have written an original story, to have created a new scenario but with the same tones of BDSM, new characters, not cheap copies of the Twilight cast? Sure, that wouldn't have changed the fact that her writing style is annoying and her prose that makes me wonder if an editor even ran through this with a pen, but at least it wouldn't have been an obvious attempt to make money with the least amount of effort. I am a fanfiction writer. All of my friends are fanfiction writers. We all have dreams of one day publishing books of our own. But then, writers like E.L. James come along with their copy-paste rehashes of their fanfiction, and we know that we're gonna have to hide our past as fanfiction authors to reach our dreams. Oh, and just for the record, the sex scenes were flat and boring. The second she said no to gagging, fisting, suspension, and the more hardcore aspects of BDSM, I knew that this wouldn't be interesting. The whole thing was vanilla. If you were toting a book as BDSM, put some damn BDSM in there. I'm out. Latte fan. Fanfiction, as a whole, you don't pay for it because charging for the IP would be kind of a bit odd. I don't know. At least that was my theory back then. That was how I felt about it back then. I suppose there are people who charge for it now. I have changed my mind, I suppose, a little bit because I allow fan merch of Vivi. And I allow people to get their bag over Vivi. You could drop a few dollars in a tip jar. Yeah, but that's tipping. That's not purchasing. That's tipping. That is... I'm Australian. Tipping is not baked into the cost of stuff. Tipping culture doesn't really exist here. Like, sometimes there'll be a place that will have, like, a jar, but it's quite rare. Yeah, tipping is optional here. I did not kill that woman. That was not even that good of a review. A few days later, I was seeing my mom just flipping through pages, and I was like, how's it going? Mom was like, that poor woman has never had an orgasm. Oh my God. Okay, my memory. I'm Australian too, mate. All right. I don't know why you're giving me the 5th degree about it. So, like... my main memory of 50 Shades of Grey is one time I got really sick. And I went to the doctors. All right? Anyway, I'm sitting in the waiting room and there's a woman just across from me reading 50 Shades of Grey. When I'm sick, right? We're in a doctor's office. I feel the need to throw up because I'm sick and that's why I'm there. So I clasp my hand over my mouth, I get up, and I run to the bathroom. And I come back, I wash my face, I sit back down, and the woman looks at me with absolutely, completely unhidden disgust. It is not veiled even slightly. She is, like, sneering at me like, oh my God. And I'm like, You're reading porn! There's children playing next to you in the kids area and you're in the waiting room reading porn! I'm sick in a doctor's room! This is where I'm meant to be! You're meant to be in a bathtub at home! Like... I have nothing against erotica. But if you're gonna give me the stink eye for being sick in a doctor's office, maybe don't be reading porn. You can't sit there and credibly give me shit for being sick in a doctor's office. I didn't even throw up on the floor. I made it to the bathroom. Okay? It's not good quality porn. Oh my god. Anyway. So yeah. It's a wild side. I'm sorry. I'm getting intense. Also, sorry, latte fan, if I seemed a bit irate. I get like that. I'm used to not paying for my fan fiction. This may be I don't know, a moral divide that we have about this. I have tipped a fanfiction writer that I've liked enough there. Didn't mean to be snippy either. Hey, we're good. Yeah, it wasn't even good Twilight fanfiction, but as we know, it doesn't have to be good to do well. God, I'm still remembering all the fanfiction drama from back then. All the fanfiction drama. Why is the millionaire CEO in his 30s wearing Converse? Get your clout up. It was interesting that she was writing about a millionaire, but didn't know anything about, like, prestige or anything. Like, she didn't know how to write a millionaire. You know? Like, she only knew, like, 2 types of cars, too. Which, I will say, as someone who doesn't know cars, it completely went over my head. But I did see somebody tearing it to shreds, being like, this is not how you would write a millionaire. Like, these, like, this woman knows 2 cars. And then this woman knows 2 cars, and by goodness, he will own both of them. I can't remember what car did Christian Grey own. I can't even remember, because I told you I'm not a car person. What car did Christian Grey own? He purchases a red Audi A3 for each of his submissives because they are the safest car on the market. And he primarily owns and drives an Audi R8 V10 Spider. So does that mean that anybody who owns a red Audi A3, technically you can be like, ooh, it's the 50 Shades of Grey, it's the submissive car. Ooh. It's giving poverty. Fucking Audi. Paid for by Audi. Oh my god. I never actually read all of 50 Shades of Grey. I read the first one. The second one, I think... What's the plot? The second one, I believe one of his old submissives comes back. Or was that in the first one? What was the plot? So the first one, she's all like, oh my god, no, you don't respect me. But also, I love you. But also, okay, spank me. Actually, you know what? You spanked me and now I hate you. Like... It's a series. There were 3 and then there's 1 written from his perspective. Also, there's an ad break, like, right now. There's an ad break right now. I will see you guys in 3 to 5. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm sorry. We will talk about this when I get back. I'm having a good time. Okay? Good time. Good time is being had by me. Hopefully you have a good time too, but, you know, I'm very selfish. I want me to have the good time. Anyway, let's, what's the first one for today gonna be? Oh, hell yeah, Paper Moon. See you soon! Okay, that's the first anime stimmy time for today. Done. Yay. All right, let's get back to talking because I do have questions. Because we were talking about 50 Shades of Grey, and I saw as I walked away that one of you went, Vivi, why would you ask us the plot of 50 Shades of Grey? Like, you're asking the wrong crowd. I am positive some of you have read it. There is no judgment. I read some of it. I don't mind. I'm gonna... Come on. Will anybody stand with me? Did anybody give it a try? Did anybody try and read 50 Shades of Grey? I've watched it. Okay, that's fair enough. The movies were pretty silly. I only read good smut. Excuse me. Nope. Yo, Donut Bro, did you take a peek at 50 Shades of Grey? Did you look at it? Didn't? No. I got like 20% in. No. I'll do it one day. Hell no. No. Nope. Had the opportunity. Didn't read it. No. I read the first one. Okay. Never been interested. I didn't, but I'm aware of how crazy people went for it on, women went for release. I had no reason to. I read it once you make a book club on it. Of course. Okay. See? Okay. Donut Brew checked it out. All right. Donut Brew. Literally, apparently nobody else has read it. And 50 Shades Deeper Darker. Okay. Do you remember the plot of the second and third one? Because I'm trying to remember. Because I think that the first one was just like them meeting and him being like, ooh, here's a contract. And her being like, oh, I don't know. And then at the end being like, okay, actually try and like go hard with me. And then he like spanks her and like not even that hard. And then she's like, I hate you. I hate you. I'm leaving. They bring his hot ex into it. That's the second book, yeah? He has like a hot, crazy ex or something and has to deal with that. And then the third one is about his mother? Question mark? Is that what the plots were? Because I think that's what the plots of the books were. One of them is about him maybe... No, he doesn't die. Oh, maybe being dead. Oh, you mean like she thinks he's dead? Someone in the BDSM community, I fucking despise that series. Oh yeah, of course. I wanted to do a book club about it. Because 50 Shades of Grey, technically, is... I'm going to use a word here, and I don't want you to misconstrue this word as a positive thing, okay? It is very interesting because it happened after / during sort of the YA publishing boom. And then because of its popularity, it sort of created a new wave of, like, erotica as well. Like, there was suddenly a lot more being, like, put into, like, there was already a market, right? Like, I'm not saying it invented erotica, because it didn't. It was impactful. Yes, it was impactful. For better or worse, it was impactful. But there's also the other side, which is it got a lot of people into BDSM, but in a bad way, because they didn't actually know how BDSM worked. They didn't know their rights in BDSM. They only had this very unhealthy depiction of BDSM, which allowed people to take advantage of these, like, new people into BDSM who wanted to be submissive, but didn't realize that there is still such a thing as aftercare, and there are certain, like, duties and whatnot, and, like, you know, you have to be treated, there's consent and being treated correctly. There aren't these, like, forms that you fill out and you sign away all your rights to your dom, you know? And this book kind of fucked over the community in a fairly big way. No, I don't believe he did. Broke containment in BDSM. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it broke containment. Yeah, he used zip ties. In one of them, he used zip ties, which are not great. Like, those aren't super safe because they'll cut into your wrists and be really... Next, you're going to tell me One Direction isn't in the market for a young girl. I don't think any of the I Got Bought by a Band fanfics ever got published, but I did see Vel point out that there was that Harry Styles book. There was a Harry Styles romance book that the author, like, it was huge on Wattpad. Got, like, so many hits, and then was like, hey, we can publish it, but you're gonna have to change the names. So she was like, whap, bam, zoom, let's do it. And changed the names and then published it. And it got, like, a Netflix movie or a Netflix series or something. I can't remember. I didn't read that one. Hardin Scott. Was that his name? Instead of Harry Styles, it was Hardin Scott. That's nuts. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. Um, but yeah, there was like fan fiction that became published fiction. A semi famous one that they tried to adapt several times, and as far as I know, none of the adaptations did very well, was Mortal Instruments, which was by Cassandra Clare, who I personally am not super keen on because she tried to get a girl kicked out of her university for leaving a mean review. A girl left like a flame or a mean review of one of her fanfics. So she contacted the university. I can't remember with what. And it was plagiarized, yes. And then also she was on the fanfiction forums being like, I don't think Tom Felton is hot enough to be Draco Malfoy. When Tom Felton was like 13. And it was like, girl, what? What the fuck? That's a 13-year-old boy. What are you talking about? So yeah, she's still pretty big. She's still like, I see she's still publishing. There's that other author who sues anyone that critiques her work. I don't know who that is off the top of my head. I know that Anne Rice used to issue whatever the equivalent of like DMCA, or unless it was a DMCA, to people who did fan fiction of her stuff. So there was a time where you just straight up could not write any interview. Yeah, cease and desist? Is that it? You couldn't write any interview with a vampire. That was like a thing. I don't know if Vel's still here, but like that was a thing. You were not allowed to write Anne Rice works on fanfiction.net. They were like, you can't do it. You're not allowed. Do you remember how Anne Rice stuff wasn't allowed? Like, you just straight up were not allowed to write Anne Rice fanfiction. And I think there was maybe like one or two, but I know that it was Anne Rice who was the dominant one, who was like, you cannot write her stuff because she will send cease and desist stuff. Like, she has like lawyers who keep an eye out for this. And I remember just thinking that was crazy. I do remember that because because of her, that's why fanfiction writers would put a disclaimer in their work saying, I do not claim to own this work. I do not own the Hunger Games or Katniss Everdeen. Anne Rice has passed away now. So, you know, people can now finally write whatever they want. People can now do what they want. The only other really litigious IP or brand that I know of was way back in the day. I know that there were some Star Trek legal battles, legal cases, but I can't remember the exact reason. Also, Esteed, I'm so sorry. It thinks that you're actually trying to link it. It got banned after a complaint. That's crazy. That's crazy, Esteed. That's crazy. But like, I know that there was a Star Trek court case, like a fanfic court case, but I think it's because a fanfic writer wrote a concept of something. I'm totally pulling this out of my ass. I'm hoping I'm remembering this correctly. Wrote something, and then that same concept ended up being used in the show. And so they were like, hey, I want credit, or hey, this was mine. So that kind of caused like a whole thing. Star Trek did a lot for like fandom culture. We talk about this a lot, but they did like conventions and fan fiction and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, sure, mate. But yeah, did that guy do that because he thought that he owned a property thing? I didn't read into that more. Wow. Yeah, there's been crazy like moments in literature. The clashing of like the readers and the writer. Doesn't someone claim Night at the Museum was lifted from a story and didn't give credit? I've never heard that, but I would believe it. I'd believe it. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. I love that movie. I love that movie. Oh, it's not infeasible that it was one of those. Maybe it was. Maybe. I honestly do want to read more about what Star Trek did for fandom in general, because I feel like whenever I make that statement, I know so little to fucking back it up with. Like, I've read stuff about it. Ooh, let's go. Okay. Okay, Vel. Okay. Oh, for revenge. Ripping off and plagiarizing his novels. Oh, okay. Okay. Candlekin, do not spam. I can read Vel, no problem. She does have the VIP badge. I read all of Vel's messages. That's the benefit you get if I know you for more than 15 years. More than 15? I think it's been more than 15. To have no meaningful similarities to any of their published works. Oh my goodness. Can I have VIP so you read all of my messages? No! Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Anyway. I do... Oh, I love the term junk mates. That sounds cute as hell. That's adorable. Can I have VIP for the funnies? I actually don't have any spare right now. At least I'm pretty sure I don't. You only introduced her to us this year. I had to be sure, you know, that you were going to treat her with the correct care. Anyway, I do hope that they add more VIP at some point, but I think is it 100 or 200 of them? Let me check. Role manager. I think there's 100. Yeah, I think there's 100 VIPs. And I have handed them out. Some of them are to people who haven't stopped by in a very long time, but the idea of un-VIPing them makes me feel wrenched up inside. So I let them keep it. I let them keep it. And very occasionally they do show up. Very occasionally someone will pop in like 3 years later and I'm like, you still have VIP. I never gave up. I never gave up. Anyway. Anyway. I feel like I'm not in any rush to reread 50 Shades of Grey, but I would if I did do that book club. Although now I wonder, if I do a book club, I'm kind of wondering, I definitely want to get Vel on for a book club. I need to find which book I'd want us to read together, along with several other people. Do it! I really should. I remember there was stuff that I was going to commission for it, but then, like, we had, like, slight delays with, like, things getting done, and so I got disheartened, which is something that happens when you commission stuff and it gets pushed back, and it gets pushed back, and it gets pushed back. I will start shit with my opinions in that club. So far, we've only had one book club, and I genuinely really loved it. It was a really fun time. We did a book club for the first Harry Potter book where we talked about its effect on the publishing industry, its effect on the literacy rates back in the late 90s, early 2000s. I think it was mostly early 2000s. The fact that it had an effect on the trade of owls in Europe. It actually had an impact on the trade of actual, like the birds, owls. It had a huge impact. Like, and of course, you know, it was several years ago, but obviously, like, events were happening at that time. But wait, what? Yeah. Harry Potter, like, had huge waves of, like, effects from its publication. I have that shit on my phone. Give me more. Yeah, Pottermania was wild. Pottermania was huge. And it was right after Pokemania, too. We had so much cool shit that was just handed to us, and then we were given all these, like, peripherals, like, you know, lunch boxes, fucking toys. It affected actual animal trade. Oh, yeah, for sure. I don't think Digimania was as strong, Flame Fist. I did like Digimon. Oh, so many video games, Vel. So many. Did you play any? When I was a kid, I played 2 Harry Potter games, and I've played a little bit of one on stream. I played the first PlayStation 1. Like, I emulated it. Mwahaha. Anyway, I never finished it. And that was the Philosopher's Stone one that was like super janky with PS1 Hagrid. And I did play the second one. I did play Prisoner of Azkaban, really good. Goblet of Fire, bad. And Half-Blood Prince. Okay. Okay. Oh, have a good time at jury duty. Do not tell us anything about it. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to. Have a good time, Warfare. Bye-bye. Did my parents collect Beanie Babies? No. But my sister did. My sister had several Beanie Babies. I don't think that I had any Beanie Babies of my own. But my sister did, and the only one I remember was Queenie, which came with a little plastic crown, and I accidentally snapped off one of the tops of, like, the little points on the crown. So I snapped off the other one so it would look symmetrical, but she found out, and she was not happy. She was like, Vivi! What happened to Queenie? They are the cats of Falcarin. They're stubborn, stupid, and more likely to do what they want instead of what you want to do. Please don't ever get an owl. I've never thought about getting into falconry. Donut Bro, I love. We're putting on that clip. 1 second. Where's Homer? Homer Simpson. How I beat jury duty. I'm putting it on if I can find it. Yes, I fucking love this clip so fucking much. Come here. 1 second. Boop. My fucking god. He says it, he leans in. Trick is to say you're prejudiced against all races. Oh my god. Homer while eating a rocket pop. Wow. It's such a good clip. 100% woodwork though. What were they actually talking about? I can't remember. I actually can't remember. Bart got in trouble. Yes, Bart was getting in trouble. He was getting in trouble. And then he's like hitting mustard into the carpet. It's like, jingle bells, jingle bells. It's like, Bart, what are you doing? I don't know. Yeah, it was about Homer punishing Bart. Anyway. So yeah, that was the one book club we did. And I really like that. I did really enjoy it. It is a little bit to organize, and you have to make sure that everybody reads the book, because if you get to the end of the month and nobody has read the book, that's a disaster of a collab. Like, it's like, hey, I'm giving you 1 month to read this book. We all have to read it and get together. Luckily, everybody read it. It was fine. But I do dread the idea of hosting a book club, getting to the end of the month, and having multiple VTubers go, so I didn't actually get any time to read it. I would be... The Old Testament on a week's notice? God, no. But no, I have seen other people do like book clubs as well. But I just like the idea of... You get a book club, but you'd want to get people on different sides of the book. So you'd want people who like the book. You want people who don't care about the book. You want people who hate the book. My idea with 50 Shades of Grey was I wanted to have a VTuber who knows their onions about BDSM and about the BDSM community and has like an actual informed opinion on the acts in the book. Let's ride. Donut Bro, I know that you would actually be like hardcore for this. You would actually be really, really good for this. Because there's also the fact that when this book came out, you know, you were aware. Because like, okay, if I brought you on, Could you actually have any anecdotes about what things were like in the scene for you when the book came out? Yes? Just so you guys know, Donabro is also a VTuber. Donabro is also a VTuber. Just in case you were unaware. He streams. There you go. He streams. He has many stories. But yeah, you're the guy in the club who doesn't read books but pretends that they do. They're just bullshitting. I thought he was a donut. Ah. Lieutenant, you want an all-woman book club? I feel like those exist, but I would like to have different perspectives on books. I would like to have the different perspectives as well. Because one thing that my dad would say about books is it is interesting to see whether the writer can get the voice down of the protagonist and whether that can be like the female voice or like if they can write a believable male protagonist. My dad hated Harry Potter because he was like, Harry reads not like, he was like, doesn't read very masculine at all. Like, that was my dad's complaint, that J.K. Rowling doesn't write a convincing teenage boy, like even slightly. He was like, that is not how, he was like, that's not how the thought process goes at all. Where, and so I find that to be, I do find that kind of discussion interesting. You know, I find that sort of perspective interesting. Oh my God. Yeah, Val, I hated Beautiful Creatures. I hated Beautiful Creatures. It was so fat of a book and it said nothing. It said nothing. Oh my God. That book was so long and had nothing happening in it. Didn't it get a movie? I think Beautiful Creatures got a movie. Yeah, there were 4 books. There was Beautiful Creatures, and then it went on and on and on. Was it about vampires? I can't remember. I think it was about vampires. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm looking at this. At the time of the first publication, it started taking over places like FetLife, and the ruling council of our local BDSM club, called the Crucible, is still around, had a conniption about what 50 Shades could do to the local scene. They updated the security rules and made a fucking post about it on the FetLife forum. They outlawed single men from being at the club unless invited by a full member. I let my membership expire. Wow. Okay. Wow. Also, Candlecan, I'm sorry, but we can only moderate English. We can only moderate English. I'm sorry. Please feel free to submit an unban appeal in English if you would like. But because you did that after you like did the post of like Vels, I'm kind of assuming that maybe you don't know how the chat works. So I'm just going to protect the vibe. Bye-bye. Also, we've been gifted games. We have been gifted games. 1 second. Let me look at this. What have we been gifted? What have we been gifted? 1 second. Boop. Boop. Oh, I'm in front of it. I'm in front of it. Ah! Who needs VIP when you're on Vivi's Steam friends list? Neko Kaneki Ken, thank you for the many pieces of Mr. Koo. Thank you. And thank you for Worms Armageddon. Smile. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for the games. Thank you for being my Steam friend. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Well, Jazzy, thank you for the 100 caps. Thank you. Speaking of Harry Potter, I remember once my mom's ex was getting new glasses, and since I quite liked the look of glasses, tried on a pair myself, instantly took them off because I looked like Harry Potter. I have friends who have been told they look like Harry Potter because they wear glasses and have brown hair, and it was just kind of like, I shoved the Spanish message into Google Translate and ended up more confused. It's murky, but don't worry about the car issue, and I'm telling you, if you're interested. Heh? Heh? Weird. Anyway. But yeah, so, we're just talking about books. We're just talking about books. And we got a mechanic on our hands, and I know nothing about cars. Is there the bit... Wait, I'm looking for, wait a minute. Mo Sislak cars. Or about a car. There's a thing where Mo is like looking under the hood of the car. Yes, I found it. I found it. I found it. Hell yeah. I'm winning tonight. I'm winning tonight. Okay, this is me. I'm Homer in this clip, okay? And you can be Mo. That's me. That's me when you talk about stuff that I don't know. I made that last one up. I see. I do know about speed holes. Shit, now we have to watch the speed holes one. Why would you bring up speed holes? Now we have to look at the speed holes. I love the speed hose clip. It's so fucking good. It's one of my favorite clips of all time. Is it the one from 11 years ago or the one from 14 years ago? I'm gonna put this one on. I'm Krusty. Krusty the Clown. Krusty. Cancel the world search. Me, Krusty. Listen to your heart. Practically nothing. These are speed hoses to make a car go faster. You want my advice? I think you should buy this car. You want my advice? I think you should buy this car. Wait. Okay. Makes it go faster. Extra large piece of the true cross today. What keeps doing that? Beautiful. These are speed hose. I love how fast the car salesman says that. Every time I see that clip, just immediately is like, what are these holes? These are speed hose. They make the car go faster. It's just immediate, no hesitation. He's just so fast on his feet. I love that. That is the level of improv we should all aspire to. It's amazing. How many times have you seen that clip? Barrel. I am in love with The Simpsons, okay? I love watching The Simpsons. I am obsessed with The Simpsons. It is a big part of my personality. Most of my humor is just The Simpsons. It's just The Simpsons over and over and over again. It's very good. It's very good. These are speed hose. Yes, they are. These are speed hose. They make the Vivi go faster. That's why we cut the hips out of this. That's why we cut the hips out of my suit. I go faster this way. Zim zim. Ah, my God. Faster at what? Getting places. Ba-bang. Yeah, if I'm being funny, it's usually a reference. I'm not actually naturally funny. I don't know how I've gotten this far. It kind of is a bit... It's a bit unfair. I should not have done this well. You guys have not have supported me this far into my career. I'm sorry. Vivi Hoes go fast. Plus the boobs. Plus the boobs. And you know, the sexy Australian accent that no one can resist. Crikey. That's not even how I'd say crikey. Um Anyway. Get supported. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if boobs make you go faster. They do kind of make you feel like you're hitting the ground faster when you go downstairs because they sort of do like that smack. My eye is fine. This is just a fashion statement now. I'm sorry. I just enjoy wearing it. I feel stylish. I think I look stylish. Wah! Thank you. Thank you, emo. Thank you. I look like Vegeta. Well, we all know that Vegeta is the hot one. Do we actually? Wait. When I was on Quizilla back in the day. Oh, YC! YC, thank you! Thank you so much! Also, thank you, Kabi, for saying I'm stylish. Thank you. Enjoy your look. But thank you! We hit the goal! Yay! Thank you! Thank you. I appreciate all the support. Any and all support goes towards me shutting the fuck up about my tax problems and then getting back to the important stuff, such as buying the Cleo merch, buying Fan Vox merch, buying more art on VGen because I found a lot of cute art on VGen. I think there's some Aura merch that I want to buy too. There's a lot of merch. I hate taxes too. Universal. Paying rent. Oh, we've got that mostly covered. Wait, do we? I think we do. Yeah, we're like, yeah, I've got $11. I've got $11 for rent. We'll be fine. We'll get there. We'll get there. Buy Mako dinner. Mako actually shouted for the fries last time we went out. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Last time, so we, what was it? Oh, yay, money. I can spend this on stuff. Exactly. I did have to buy groceries today, though. That always, you know. But the thing about buying groceries is, while it's like, oof, money, you're also like, yay, food. Like, you get excited because there's stuff that you gotta eat, you know. Shouted for the fries. Yeah, we went to a pub. We went to a pub for food before we looked around at Illuminate Adelaide, which is a big, it's like an art installation through Adelaide where they have like all these like light things, like sculptures and stuff. And we got food before we walked around with friends. Oh my God. I have to tell you one of the stories though. I'll tell you one. Yeah, we went to Illuminate. I've got to be like vivid in it, kinda. But like, is shouted slang for covered the cost? Yes, that's what shouted means. It is slang. So, one of like 3 things that happened in Adelaide. Yeah, along with the fringe. So we went to this pub, and it was probably one of the most mid meals I've had in a while. I had one of those adult moments where you're sitting down with friends, and you're looking at the menu, and there's nothing that's really like jumping out at you as stuff that you want to eat, right? So you're sitting there with your friends, and you have that moment of, oh, I'm not excited about the food. I'm not excited about the food. Shit. So, but you still gotta make it like a choice because you haven't eaten all day, and you're at like a pub, you're at like a restaurant, so you're gonna get something. And so it's pub food. So you have like palmies, which is chicken schnitzel, or you have like the one pasta dish they do, or you have burgers. They mostly have burgers, or they have sometimes they have steak or fish and chips. Yeah, they'll have fish and chips, that kind of stuff. So I ordered. She says palmy crucifier. No, we call it palmy, chicken palmy. I'm sorry, spaghetti. I'm sorry. I love your name as always, but this is how I talk. So I sat there and I was like, you know what? I'll get the pasta deal. I'm sitting there and I'm about to go up and order when I look down and I'm like, actually, you know what? I've had a lot of pasta lately and the pasta is $34. But the beef burger with fries is only $28. So I made the adult decision of getting the meal that I wanted less because it was $6 cheaper. Holy, that's steep. Australian. For pasta? Australian money. Australian money, guys. Our money is worth less than yours. Australian money. Pasta at restaurants is never worth it. I've had good pasta before. I have had good pasta before. But yeah, burger with fries is always the safe bet, right? Burger with fries, they always know how to do it. It was okay. Until about 4 bites in. So you guys know when the burger fucking disintegrates the bread on the bottom because it's too liquidy? Like, it's just, like, the oil and the grease and everything just disintegrates the bottom bit of the bun. Like, the bottom bun. I had to give up. I only got to eat half of that fucking burger. It fucking disintegrated. You eat a burger upside down. I have that issue all the time. It's so sad. It's so sad when you order a burger and you're like, you know what? This burger looks okay. And then you bite into it. And then it just starts melting in your hands. It's like the witch from Wizard of Oz. It's gotten wet, so it just fucking... it's dead. It's going. It's gone. I like messy burgers, but I like messy burgers if it's just the sauce coming out over my fingers and I can lick my fingers clean afterwards. Bread that doesn't hold up its integrity is one of the things that pisses me off the most. That's why I don't like chicken Big Macs, okay? I will eat a Big Mac. It's fine. It's not always what I want from McDonald's, but I can eat it. The chicken Big Mac, I cannot eat because for some reason, the bread fucking melts, and not in a good way. It just starts like dissolving. It's a Big Mac, but with chicken patties instead of the beef. Instead of beef. We've had that a couple of times here. Have you never had that? They've had it like a couple of times. Rainy, your name is so cute. That is such a cute name. Rainy, cause sunny disposition, rainy disposition. How long have you had that account name? That's fantastic. You've had that since 2013. That is a good name. That is a good... I'm sorry, I don't usually call out first-time chatters this hard, but, like, that is a really good name, and you should be proud of it. You should be proud of that name. Like, it's clever. It's genuinely clever. I hope you use it everywhere. You have that tiny bit of bread on the bottom at the end. You're holding up with your thumb like Atlas holding up the world. Yes! Fuck. Oh, my God. I ironically asked the staff at a place once where they sourced their bread because I swear I could hear it say, I'm melting. It's just, that's one of the things, like, I love a good burger. I love a good burger. It's a burger, right? Like, most people like burgers. You know what? It's time to ask questions again. Is there anybody here? Who doesn't like burgers? Who never orders burgers, who doesn't like burgers, who would not pay for a burger, doesn't make burgers at home, like it's not a food that you like. Is there anyone here? And you will be accepted. I don't mind. Okay? I'm ordering one right now. Neko Kanekian, thank you for the gifts of Rainy. Thank you. Nope. God is watching. No, I would accept somebody who doesn't like burgers. Burger's the last thing I'd order. Okay, but you'd still eat it, but it's not something you go for? Okay. Me like burger. Oh, Flamefist, you love burgers. Only on occasion, more of a chicken and fish guy. That's okay. I feel like those are like safe options. Borg. Hi, Marco. I was talking about the burger that we got at, like the burger I got at the pub. And by the way, Marco did end up getting the pasta. And later I was like, hey, Marco, how was the pasta? And she was like, salty. And she was so cute. She said it in such a way. It's like, it was salty. I was like, oh, nobody won. Paid $6 extra and it was salty. Oh. I like burger, but I'd rather pick pizza, sushi, or kebab before I haven't been trying a lot of kebabs recently, if I'm honest. The last place that I had a kebab that I loved was in Newcastle. I have had a lot of mid kebab. Kebabs are really popular in Australia, okay? We love kebabs. We love kebabs here, okay? Kebabs are like a big thing. Big part of our culture. We love when people come to the country and bring good food. Let's fucking go. Kebab hankerings only come after long nights. I've been very reasonable the last few years. It gave you food poisoning? That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Or is it just kebab meat? Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna be such a baby here. I only got it when my dad ordered it for me. Including when I was in my 20s. So I actually don't know what I get. But my dad would order it for me. More interested in what you'll call dimmies? You mean like dim sum? We love dimmies. I actually talked to I talked to my friend Nemo about that. I said dimmies. He was like, "What's a dimmy?" And I fucking like spat. I was like, "You've never had dimmies? You don't know what a dimmy is?" Dimmies are great. Dimmies are great. Let me show you. Let me show. I typed in dim sum and immediately it's trying to recommend me places. Okay. All right. I need to look this up correctly. Dimmies. We do have different slang terms for stuff. Dimmies. Okay. I'm just going to read this. But like the summary is like a dimmy or dim sum is an iconic Chinese Australian snack featuring a hearty filling of minced meat and cabbage wrapped in thick wonton dough. Invented in Melbourne in the 1940s, these torpedo-shaped dumplings are typically steamed or deep-fried and eaten with soy sauce. So dim sum has like a long history, but like dimmies are very popular in Australia. People love dimmies. It's Chinese Australian. Okay? We're not gonna claim that all on our own. But it's very popular here. Which begs the important question, fried or steamed? Most of the time when it's offered to me, it's steamed. But I am kind of a... I'm kind of a fuck for fried food. I do love fried food. Chico rolls. I haven't had a Chico roll in a very long time. I don't think I'm a big Chico roll fan for some reason. Put kebab on a pizza is literally the best thing in existence. It's like cocaine for me. When I go to a pizzeria, I'm like, I will not eat kebab pizza today. I will broaden my horizons. I say as I'm ordering kebab pizza. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Now I want that. Kebab pizza. I do like crazy pizza. I do like fucked up pizza. Because sometimes it's really good. Sometimes it's really, really, really good. Kebab pizza and it ruined my day. No! Oh my god. Now I'm hearing mixed messages and I don't know if it's good or not. Mac and cheese pizza. Even America could have... There's been mac and cheese pizza here. I've definitely seen mac and cheese pizza. Something about carbs on carbs. Ugh. Carbs on carbs with cheese. Fuck me up. This is why life is worth living. Like... I don't know. I feel like one of my joys in life is eating. It just genuinely, like, I would travel the world just to eat different stuff. Just to eat different carbs. Also, hi, Cube. Hi. I hope you are well. Korean Chipotle still not open yet, by the way. The rides will begin. Oh, fell. Oh, good morning. I hope it's a lovely day. I hope that you see many a shiori. I hope it's a good day. I don't know. It's been a little bit since I've had pizza. Also, Iceman, thank you for the 300 caps. Thank you. One of my favorite controversial pizza toppings. Pineapple, chicken, curry spices. Curry on pizza is actually really nice, actually. Curry pizza is actually, like... I've had nice, like, curry style, like, pizza. I'm not a pineapple fan personally. Like, I've loved a lot of people that like pineapple, so I just kind of accept it as something that people like. But personally, I'm not a pineapple person. Thank you for the bits, by the way. Thank you. I usually just like meat pizzas. Also, Cube. Thank you for 42 months. Thank you. Wow. The meaning of life, 42. 42. That's so long. Thank you. Thank you. Fruit and cheese together. People like it for some reason. It's like the sweetness. Okay, there's this place I would take you to if you ever somehow visited the Capital Wasteland. It's called Astro's Donuts and Chicken. Donuts and Chicken. They have a chicken burger that is called the Crispy Chicken Collab. You can get it as a full chicken breast or 6 chicken fingies. They're air fried with both a dusting of spices, but also the chicken itself is injected with hot honey or a spice type of your choice while it's cooking. They penetrate your chicken. That sounds interesting because there seems to be like so much to it. And I like the name. That sounds fascinating. I actually do really like food that people like fuck that sounds like fucked up. Like, you know, like I've talked about this before, but you know the food that they're like, if you went back in time and gave this to a peasant, they would die, or like their entire line would die. That's the food that I love treating myself to. I actually really want to go to one of those like restaurants where it's like the fucked up like too big of a burger, the milkshake with all of the stuff, and you walk out and suddenly you've got a condition. Like that's the stuff that I want. That's the stuff that I want, you know? Even though when all those places always cost so much money. Dang it, I'm hungry now. Oh my goodness. I had dinner before this. I'm already making myself hungry again. I don't know what I'm going to do after this though. A condition. Yeah, like diabetes or something. I do like ribs. I love food where you get kind of messy. There's like, we already had like, I talked about this recently. It was the life is about getting sticky. I like food that you get messy with. Just don't eat it when you're wearing something that you don't want to get dirty. Okay? Like, don't ever do that if you're gonna give yourself anxiety about getting like sauce over like your pristine shirt. Like, I love ribs. I love really saucy stuff. Big buffet fan. No, actually. I actually have not been to a good buffet. Every time I go to a buffet, some of the stuff that I really like is like cold or out or like kind of dry. Like, the food quality is really like, it really varies from item to item. And whenever I've been to a buffet, which has always been with family, there'll be somebody there who's like the buffet expert. And that's who you need. That's who you need when you go to a buffet. You need somebody who knows the buffet. You never want to go to a buffet for the first time. You never want to be in an unknown land with no guide, with no buffet Sherpa. You need somebody there with you to tell you, don't fuck with this. Don't bother with don't bother with the shrimp. Don't bother with the honey soy chicken. Don't bother with this. You need somebody there who can say, this is good, don't fuck with that. You need somebody there with you, okay? If you are alone and you're doing it on your own to become the buffet Sherpa, you're awesome. Thank you for doing that for people. But I can't do that. I can't. Like, that's just a skill issue. I don't want to go to a buffet and waste my time filling up on dry stuff. You know? You're in my dream. You told me to buy socks. Do you need to buy socks, God Warrior? What kind of socks? Didn't you end up buying them? I'm fascinated now. Did you end up buying them? Also, hi, Berna! Hi! How you doing? We're talking about buffets. I haven't been to a buffet in a really long time. The last time I went to a buffet, I think, was a Chinese buffet. It was okay. But the special fried rice was not that good. It was kind of meh. Brazilians are big on buffets where you pay by weight. Wow. Is that like they weigh you on the way in and they weigh you on the way out? Or... Because that feels like a lot. And do they have a bathroom? No? Oh my god. I thought that they're like, they weigh your plate. Oh, I thought they're weighing you. Make sure you go to the bathroom before you go in or something, you know? Or wait. Don't go to the bathroom? Would that be the strat? That you, like, make sure that you don't go to the bathroom and then when you're there, you use their facilities to, like, to shit, like, really hard and clear everything out. So you, like, lose weight when you're there and they have to give you money. So you lost 2 pounds after eating in a restaurant. Oh my god. No, I have plenty of socks. I told you, but you said to buy them anyway. Then all the socks changed color when I was checking them out. Ooh, like change color to anything in particular? Or were they like magic socks that were like... I don't know. Wait a minute. I'm looking this up. God warrior, I'm looking this up. Dream meaning. Socks. What is socks? What is socks? What does socks symbolize in a dream? Oh, okay. Okay. I'm looking. Socks in the dream are a sign of warmth and comfort. Okay. Comfort, warmth, and protection in one's life. Either a desire for security or a need to feel grounded, or you are feeling that way. But it is pointing to your sense of personal comfort, identity, and preparedness for life's path. Somebody wants to be comfy. Socks. Let's go. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm now thinking about this this concept of going to a buffet and they weigh you on the way in and on the way out. I think that'd actually be really funny. But no, I haven't been to a buffet in a while, and I've never had an amazing time at a buffet. I think I've only been like 3 times in my life, maybe 4, and none of them have I walked out being like, oh, this is amazing. I think that like my favorite restaurant experiences have been to... Aww, Tristan, thank you. I ordered the German dinner because my dirty cabbage is going to take an hour to cook. Yay! Thank you, Tristan. Thank you for the $5 dues. Guys, we have $16 for rent now. Let's fucking go. I think the few places I really liked eating, I like rib joints because usually they have really good fries. I love places that have really nice, like, beer battered fries. Beer battered fries are, like, my favorite, and I know that's a side, but I fucking love them. I like ribs, but they have to be, like, really saucy. Like, crazy saucy. Do you like potato wedge fries? Only if I have nothing to do the next day. Only if I have nothing to do the next day. If I get potato, so wedges here come with sour cream and chili. I love them, but my stomach doesn't love them. Which is weird because I can have milk and I don't get sick. I can have chili and I don't get sick. But if I have potato wedges with, like, sour cream and, like, fries, I'm Elvising on the toilet the next day. I'm not doing good. And, like, that's a guarantee. That is a guarantee to happen. I cannot make plans the next day. And I've tested this. I have tested this every time. Every time. And I can have sour cream with other stuff. Like, I can have it with chili. But for some reason, potato wedges with sour cream and chili, I can't do it. Well, chili sauce. Anyway, it's time for another ad break. I'm having fun. I hope you're having fun. But I'm having fun. This is nice. I was going to play Final Fantasy VIII, but I was like, I don't know if I gave enough notification. Try it. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. I'm actually going to ping Never and be like, FF8 tomorrow, maybe? Peak? Thank you for the raid. We're about to take a little ad break. Thank you for the raid. I'm going to get you a shout out real quick. You're just in time for the stimmy time. I hope you had a good time playing Minecraft. Anyway, we're just talking about whatever today. I'm having a good time. I'm having a really good time, actually. I will see you guys in 3 to 5 minutes. Bye, ciao. Thank you for waiting. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. That was anime stimmy time. Also, I just realized I don't know if Cube is still here. He might have already like popped out, but I really need to send him. I need to send him an anime because it's filled with short-haired girls. I know he loves short-haired girls. If I see him again, I'll show him. It's called Do It Yourself. It's really good. But like it's a bunch of short-haired women and that's like his favorite. Anyway, welcome back. Welcome back. I don't know if I have an anime involving bald women. Isn't that recent? It was 2022. It was 2022. I'm actually 6 episodes into it. I've slowly been chipping away at it this week because I'm like, fuck it. I wanna see if I can. I will let you know if I find an anime with chubby women. I will let you know. We were talking about stuff. We were talking about food. We were talking about buffets. We were talking about, and this was all because we had gone out on the weekend and ate at a pub. But yeah, I have ordered pasta before and had a good time, but I've stepped away from it this time. Good night, Jazzy. Good night. You rest well. Trying to think. Yes, the Carpenter Girls. Yes. It's very cute. I'm like 6 or maybe 7 episodes in, and yes, I know I said 6, 7. I didn't do any stream for 6-7 day. That was yesterday, but I'd been bowling. I was tired. I couldn't think of anything funny to do for it, so I didn't bother. Doku Nana. Is shouted for something common Australian slang? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. A lot of people will say, hey, shout me this. Hey, shout me that. That's incredibly common. Super, super, super common. I did join Kumo. That's true. I really liked that. Kumo is like, I really like Power Wash. I would like to play Power Wash more. I really liked playing with you and Yozo. And I'm like, I also liked playing with you too. I would like to do that more too. We've been talking about how we want to work hard. We were trying to think of like cool things we can do. Did you buy Kumo's product? No, I did not. One, because Australia is fairly strict about it. Australia is fairly strict about like lolly. To the point where I did not order any like lolly stuff from J18 or H Market. Hi.
Good morning, gorgeous.
Aww.
If you were a flower, you'd be a damned alien.
Damned lion. I like damned lion as a term, actually. I feel like that's funny. Thank you for the $10. I'm thinking about that. I'm like, that's actually funny. That one is not bad. The Yozo emote makes it. No Shondo Merch then. Shondo Merch has made it here, no problem. I actually was worried that the Dakimakura wouldn't make it back when I ordered it, but I've actually gotten both Shondo Dakimakuras, no problem. And I think that's because she is fully clothed in both of them. But Australia can be kind of intense about it, or like be very much no. I actually requested a whole bunch of doujinshi from H Market on behalf of like Jazz. They were like, hey, we'll happily send you stuff. And I was like, hey, but we got to be careful about what you send because I'm Australian. I don't want it to get thrown into the ocean. So I picked out all of the big titty stuff. I picked out all the large breasted. You could not mistake them. The Australian government would have to be like, this is an adult woman. And they threw it in the ocean. I never got it. And the thing is, I just thought that they never sent it. But then when I talked to one of the Just staff members, they went, oh, you didn't get it? Like, we did send that. It was a pretty big box. Like, you picked out quite a few and we sent all of it to you. And I'm like, fuck, it got thrown in the fucking ocean. Maybe not literally, but it does mean that, like, they checked it and it did not clear customs. They were like, this is bad. These are bad, naked ladies. You can't have these. She got the super glue I sent her though. Cool. F cup. That's a child. What are these MILFs? I don't know. These anime moms looking at me disgustedly. Pretty sure that's a kid. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I really wanted that book too, because it was the I asked for the art book of make a disgusted face while you show me your panties, because I really wanted that. I really wanted that art book. I love that series. I think that the expressions are great. I feel like they're amazing. And they didn't. Thrown in the ocean. Thrown in the ocean. Thrown in the ocean. Thrown in the ocean. I'm so fucking sad. I really wanted it. I would have treasured that for life. Tristan, thank you for the 100 caps. Thank you, Bruce and Damo at Customs. Took them boobies home. They so did. Them fucking Bruce and Damo, they took my titties home. They took them home. It did. It did get an anime. It's getting a second one, I believe. I think. There's monsters. But yeah. I don't know. Australia kind of sucks in that way. Like I've said before, Australia has banned a couple of things. Like, for instance, you can't get No Game, No Life here. You can't get No Game, No Life here. That's not allowed. There are also a couple of volumes of Sword Art Online that aren't allowed. And a couple of volumes of Goblin Slayer. Around the time that those were getting published is when a couple of, like, politicians, in order to, you know, throw some weight around, they, like, brought in manga or brought it up in, like, you know, the government building. Not the Senate, but like one of them being like, this is trash, this is filth, we've got to get rid of it, this is sick fucks. And people are like, wow, he's doing so much work, wow, let's definitely, we got to censor and ban shit. And so a whole bunch of stuff in like I want to say like 2017. When was Goblin Slayer getting published? 2018? 2019? I can't remember. Yeah, they got rid of Aramanga Sensei as well. And, like, a lot of stuff still makes it in. They're not thorough. They just want to make a show of things. No, Wolf Cypher, a couple of, I do know, like, because it was on the list. It got taken away from Kinokuniya. Kinokuniya was like, we are no longer stocking this volume of Goblin Slayer. I can't remember which one it was. You literally, yeah, we do have a town called Aramanga, but I think I don't know how you meant to say it. So that happened in the US. There was a kid upstate New York in the mid-90s who got caught with hentai. It was it was his superpower. New York State Assembly wanted to ban like all forms of drawn porn because of it. They paraded that kid around, basically public shaming some. I can't imagine what it would be like. Being that kid. Like, you just get caught. You get caught with, like, some shitty porn, and then suddenly you're on the news. And they're all like, we've got to ban it. And, like, all your friends are like, thanks, Jimothy. Ugh. You ruined it for everybody. Aramanga. Yeah, it would be Aramanga. That does sound like how it would be pronounced. That's a lot more Australian. Classic Jimothy. Ruining it for everyone. Life. But yeah. I don't know. Right now. No, I don't know, bro. Right now, I am mostly reading the manga that I do have. But I am shameless. I do add manga to my throne list whenever I receive any. I immediately add the next volume as soon as I can. So I've got a lot of manga to read. I have a lot of visual novels to read. Basically setting it a Firefox out, right? What's the difference between eromanga and manga? So eromanga is meant to titillate. It is meant to be erotic. Not all manga is meant to be erotic. Eromanga, ero, means erotic. You've been reading any of Mako's manga? Not any of the recent ones. I have seen them arrive, but no, not any of the recent ones. I'm still working my way through Do You Like Big Girls? Actually, I did stop recently. I did stop recently to read Sweat and Soap. I actually, because I got 2 volumes in last time, I got distracted. So I want to actually read through the whole series because it's very cute. It is very cute. Yeah, the volleyball women. I think it's getting an anime, but I saw somebody say that they don't have a lot of like faith in the adaptation. I don't know if it's like not a good studio or like what, but I saw somebody saying that probably don't be excited unless I dreamed that. I guess studio. I have got no idea. Got no idea. Also, I completely forgot. We were talking about Vegeta earlier and I was going to go on a tangent. Then you guys distracted me. In Dragon Ball, like Dragon Ball Z. When I was on Quizilla, the character that had the most stories was a tie between Vegeta and Trunks. Like, for some reason, everybody wanted, it was either Vegeta or Trunks. And they were kind of split down the middle. I never saw any Goku stories. I never saw any, who's Goku's, like, older son, like, the one that's, like, Trunks' age. Is it Gohan or Goten? I think it's Gohan. I never saw any Gohan. Okay. There was never anything for Krillin. I think maybe I saw some Piccolo stuff. Maybe. Goten is Trunks' age. Oh, Gohan is too boring. Okay. But Gohan is the older one. I think it was Gohan because Goten's like the younger one, yeah. You're on the Western side. Yeah, Quizilla was mostly Western. But I do think that's funny because, like, I never got into Dragon Ball, but I did get into One Piece, which also had what was known as not a very sexy art style. And with One Piece, everybody wanted Zoro. Everybody wanted Zoro or Sanji. Those were, like, the main ones. And then you'd have the outliers who wanted Luffy, and I was an outlier. And then I fell in love with Usopp, and so I was one of, like, 20 people writing Usopp fan fiction, but I was only like one of 8 who were actively updating. I liked One Piece, Remnant. I liked One Piece. One Piece got me through a suicidal time in my life, so I'm very fond of One Piece. It kept me going. There was a time in my life where I was like, I don't care about anything, but I may as well stay alive to see how One Piece ends. And it's still going. It's wrapping up, apparently, but it's still going. Which one is Usopp? The long-nosed one. Yeah, Ninja, that has happened. People have drawn it. It's not new. That it's a very common joke people like to make about Usopp because his nose is long. Ha ha ha. I'm up to about 10 years ago. Nice. No, Rex, it's fine. Right now, I just keep telling myself I gotta live. Has Been Hotel season 3 next year, I'm sure. Has Been Hotel season 3. Gotta survive. Gotta live. Thoughts on Sogeking versus Usopp? I mean, Sogeking is incredibly powerful. I don't think it's fair to pair them together. But, like, Usopp is, you know, he's the GOAT. He's my boy. I would believe that Usopp would do his best. Can watch the One Piece? Just stop asking me to play that. Who do I like more? Usopp. I like Usopp more. You must live to come to Korea, Habibi. Okay, I have to come visit you. I must come to Korea. We gotta go to Japan sometime and buy all the drama CDs, Vel. I already have friends. I have a friend, Ichi. Ichi was like, Vivi, I will take you to all the drama CD, the second place one, so you can get all of the drama CDs you want. And I'm like, yes, I can get all of those Yandere ones. Let's go. I do want to collect those, like, physically. I do actually want to have, like, a comprehensive drama CD collection because they mean a lot to me. You only got the tiger. That's still good that you got it. Right now, I think the one that I really, really want is I want Yandere Heaven Volume 1, the one with Kakeru and the one with Atsushi. My Hello Kitty CD plays ready to go. Can I see? Can you send a picture of that sometime? I want to see that. That sounds cute as fuck. I don't have a CD player right now. I should buy one. I should buy it. I should buy a Discman. I should buy a cute Discman so I can listen. Carapillo! Oh my god, guys. Vel is quoting the ancient text. Let me show you Carapillo, okay? Let me show you Carapillo. When this dropped, this was huge for us girlies, okay? Back in the day. All right? So you guys know what, like, Love in Deep Space is? This predates that. Oh, you got it for $10. That's so good. Wait a minute. All right. So, this is what we were working with before Otome games were more available and translated for us. Okay? This is Carapillo. And when this dropped, this was like crack. This was fantastic. Right up in your ear. Basically, this is ASMR. It's ASMR, but like you're in bed with him and he's talking about how beautiful you are and how much he loves you and he can't wait to go out tomorrow and like, the bed is so comfy and he's like stroking your hair and stuff. You don't even know the level. It's so good. This is the stuff that got me into ASMR. It's why I'm here. So if there's a part of you that's like, oh man, I like Vivi, but man, this drama CD stuff is cringe. No, I wouldn't be here without it. Okay? It was a car. Oh, this was the one where he fucks you in the car. Yeah, the good stuff. This is the good stuff. I didn't have this one. Beautiful. How does it work in an audio? Have you never listened to a lewd audio? Like, genuine question. You've never listened to a lewd audio? All right, hands up. Who here has listened to a lewd audio? I'm putting my hand up. I've listened to a lewd audio. I've listened. Yep. Okay. So, lewd audio is like just the audio part of basically a POV thing. So like you don't have video. They just talk in your ears. They're saying the words. They kind of describe what they're doing. Yes, I love Hiramin. I love him so much, Phil. I love him so much. Hi, Kidana. Hello, sis. We're talking about drama CDs. Do you remember what a CD is, Kidana? It was a little bit before your time, maybe. I love you, Kidana. You remember? Yay! Yeah, it's a one-way. So a drama CD is like, it can be lurid, but sometimes it's not. It's like a one-way role play. There's a lot of squishy noises if it's erotic. We call them gucha noises because it's like squelchy. That's like my mouth. But like, kind of like gushy, wet, slick kind of noises, you know? Better than that. Gucha noises. Onomatopoeia. And so that plays a big part in like setting the scene. Sometimes there's music, sometimes there's not. I've just like looked up to see if there's any other like famous drama CDs I can like show you guys. I just really liked the Otome ones. Yeah, yes, Hiraden is the one where the boss burns your house down. I'm just seeing what I can find. Okay. So I remember this one. This is a Yandere Heaven one. This is Yandere Heaven Volume 2. Yandere Heaven, so the deal with Yandere Heaven is there's two guys voiced by two voice actors. This one, the doctor, is voiced by Hidakawa Daisuke, who, let me find, you may know, if you know, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you will know Hidakawa Daisuke is the Japanese voice actor of this guy. Okay? He is my favorite Japanese voice actor. I love Hiraden, okay? Fantastic voice. So summery fresh. Tickles my ear in the best way. It's got this lilt to it that's really good. Anyway, so he voices the doctor on the left. Let me remember. Wait a minute. I need to remember who voices the other guy, because sadly the other guy is not nearly as good. His character, I mean. Yandere Heaven Volume 2 VAs. Who were the VAs? Shinsei Gakuen Fuzoku Byoin Hen. Tomoaki Maeno. Let me look up. I'm sure you'll know who it is, because they always get really famous, very famous guys. So Tomoaki Maeno. So the other guy. All right. So dude on the right, who's got like his car keys in his hand. You can't really see him very well. Was voiced by Tomoaki, and Tomoaki was Pain in Naruto. Let me move this up a little bit. Let me move this. He was Pain in Naruto. He was the main dude in Akatsuki no Yona. He was the main dude in Death Billiards. He's in that slime thing, but I don't know who that is. The main dude in Cells at Work. He's fucking Zhongli from Genshin. This is a well-paid guy. He gets work. Oh shit, he's done a lot of BL. This is a lot of BL. Oh, and also Brothers Conflict. So he's done a lot of Otome stuff. He's a very popular voice actor. Oh, Camu in Utapri. Okay, cool. Magami. I'm like scrolling down. This is sorting by oh, he was Kiddo! Holy shit. Tired voice guy. Wow. So yeah, this one, Yandere Heaven, a lot of the voice actors in this series are very prolific. Very prolific. Oh my god, Vel, your Hello Kitty CD player is so cute. Shit, I love it. Oh my god, that's so cute. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted by Japanese voice actor men right now. So, no you don't, Entreus, because he is married to another voice actress. He is married to Mikako Komatsu, who you may remember as the kid version of Senku and the blue-haired one from Nisekoi. There you go. But also because BL pays very well. BL pays very, very well. If you can get good work in BL, then you're gonna do well. So yeah, married to this lovely woman. So drama CDs have amazing performances in them. They typically use dummy heads like the KU100. Very good quality. And they are such a guilty pleasure, but I don't feel guilty about them at all because I just love them. That one, the story is pretty funny because it's like, oh, you're a nurse in this hospital, and then you've got the doctor who clearly has feelings for you, and then you've got the patient who is a dick to you, but he sets up, without you knowing, sets up an entire surveillance system in your house. But he's so shit at the security that the doctor is able to hack it, so he's also watching you through the security system in your house. And then it ends with you having to basically pick the route that you're on. You either pick the patient or you pick the doctor. And no matter which one you pick, they basically are like, hey, I'm gonna lock you up in my house. You're mine now. I own you. You're gonna live in my house. Only I may have you. And they basically, I'm pretty sure they kill the other guy. Yeah, that's super tame for Yandere Heaven. That's super tame. It's super tame. There's one with you and your twin, and yes, that's the Yandere Heaven. Yes. Oh my god, that's the Yandere Heaven Volume 3, and that's my favorite. I love that one. Okay, let me show you. I have to show you the voice actors for this one too. Okay. This is my porn, guys. This is my porn. All right. I have to show you this. Okay. So, this is Yandere Heaven Volume 3. There's your twin brother on the left, and there is your stepdad on the right. And it is hinted that your stepdad married your mother just so he could get closer to you. It's so incredibly creepy, and I fucking loved it. And your mother is dead. Your mother is dead. He only married your mom pretty much to get to you. Like, basically, he hints that he was always waiting. He was waiting for her to die because he wants to be with you. And guess what? Guess who he's voiced by? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's so good. One second. Because he's famous. He's so famous, and I love him so fucking much. Finding. He is voiced by Koji Yusa, who you might know as Gin from Bleach. So this guy is your stepdad. He's your stepdad. And in one of the tracks, he's like talking about how much like he loves you and stuff. But then he's being kind of like he's dancing around it a little bit. But then he's like, it's okay. If things don't work out, we'll just both walk into the ocean together. It's okay. If you go first, I'll follow behind you not long after. And it's so fucking creepy, but it was so good. It was so fucking good. Yeah, he's apparently Shadow. Stay out of women's business. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. A lot of them get it. We've got some yandere appreciators here. They get it. But I love Koji Yusa. I love Koji Yusa. And the fact that they got him is just kind of like amazing. He's so cool. He is so cool. Holy shit. He's voiced so many amazing characters. A lot of sports. A lot of sports, actually. And a lot of Otome. Thank you for the follows, by the way. It's lovely to meet you. This is Drama CD land. We clown in this motherfucker. But yeah, so that's like drama CD stuff. Oh yeah, and by the way, depending on which route you pick, they definitely kill the other one. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like depending on which route you pick, they definitely kill the other one. These are like extreme yandere. They're not gonna let the other one run around. Nah. They've tried to dirty you by being in love with you, so they have to die. And I want to own all of them someday. I want to be 80 and have all of them. I love drama CDs. I love them. Yeah. Whatever route you take, the listener will cry out for the opposite one and then they get mad. What if you did a yandere drama CD? I mean, I've basically done solo track yanderes before with like ASMR, but if I actually did a drama CD, we would need better production quality. It would not be ASMR. Portions of it could be ASMR. But a lot of it is about talking naturally. It's about the performance. It's meant to be kind of be like an anime, but it's just the audio, you know? You need to have good sound design. Can we make it a goal? Maybe that can be like a subathon thing. I don't know. I don't want to promise that on a Tuesday. Like... I don't want to promise this on a Tuesday. But listen, there are drama CDs for everybody, okay? So if you're here like, man, I don't get this. There are drama CDs if you prefer women, okay? One of the first ever drama CDs I ever listened to was about yandere women, yandere honor. Let me find it. This one, I've told you about it before. But this is yandere no honor no ko. This one was famous. It used to be available on YouTube. People used to just upload these tracks to YouTube. This one was the one that I liked the most. She had a very ASMR voice. Actually voiced by the voice actress for Sekai in School Days. In her route, she's talking to you the whole time, right? Except it turns out you're already fucking dead. And your skull, she is treating it like a flower pot. I don't know if you're dead the whole time, but you're definitely dead in the last track because she boasts about how the other route in this, she boasts about how the love rival broke into her house trying to look for you. thinking it's like, oh, she's got her trapped in there. And she talks to you being like, it was so funny. She looked right at you, but she didn't recognize you. She never really loved you, or she would have recognized you, even in the state that you're in now. What flower did she grow on you? I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a while. The most famous ones are the ones behind my head. This one, because she's the very first one. And then this one. This one, she straight up screams. She screams at one point, like very full on. Very full on scream. I can't remember much else about like all of them. It's been a while. Twins. One of these twins actually, like, I remember is a fake out. She's not yandere for you. She's yandere for the twin. And then you've got the maid who's in love with you. But yes, I do recommend. Drama CDs are underrated. They are underrated. I highly recommend. So these are audio CDs. How do you get the translation? So, fun fact, you don't. Nah, I'm kidding. There are translations online. If a drama CD has done well enough, there will be, like, yeah, the actors are very prolific. So a lot of people will follow the releases and will post translations, okay? So that's usually what happens for the big ones. If you find a niche one, then sadly, you may have to pay someone to translate it yourself, or you have to do the thing that I did, where you just have to press your headphones really close to your ears and try and make out every other word and see what you recognize and be like, I think we're looking at a photo album right now. I think he's talking about me looking cute in my, like, graduation gown. I think we're gonna go shopping tomorrow. Can I admit something? Is this a safe space? Always, Vel. Always. Always. You know that. Absolutely. I think I heard kawaii at some point. You were good at Japanese. I know a couple of words. I think if you watch anime for a while, like a couple decades, you're going to pick up on words. You're going to pick up on words. Like, I know haidu means like enter and like, or to enter. I have listened to the first one with Kylie Pillows so many times. I have the translation memorized. I don't even need to read the script anymore. Vel. Same for Yandere Heaven Volume 3 for me. Not even kidding. I can all of the stepdad's routes, all of his tracks. I know what he's saying. I love you, Vel. I love you. There's a final track where he's like, Yonde Godan. And he's like, say my name. He's like, you don't need to call me this anymore. Call me by my name. But you don't, like, clearly in the track, you are resisting and not calling him by his name. And he starts getting upset, being like, why won't you do this? Why won't you call me by my name? I've waited so long for this. Heisenberg. Oh, you silly Breaking Bad fans, you. Silly. Anyway. I'm having a good time. Oh, yeah, I love when anime do have, like, their own special, like, audio CDs, drama CDs. It is kind of a little bit, I don't want to say it's, like, ignored, but it is underrated in comparison to other anime merch. Because people like figures because they are instantaneously enjoyable regardless of, like, language barrier, right? But, like, audio CDs are really fun. And you can sometimes get an extra glimpse of, like, the character and stuff. And then sometimes you get to hear the original voice actor they have, and then they replace the voice actor. Have I listened to Diabolic Lovers CD? You know I have, for sure. My favorite was Laito. I liked the hat fuckboy, remember? He was my favorite. I remember being a little bit disappointed that the Yeah, the fedora. I liked the fedora guy. Why? I don't know. Something about him going, bitchy-chan, bitchy-chan. But, like, it was Hirakawa Daisuke. You know why, actually. You know why. It was Hirakawa Daisuke. Of course I liked him. Of course I liked him. I don't know. Is there anybody... Sorry, I feel like I've been, like, weeping out super hard in chat. But, like, guys, is there anybody here who has a voice actor or voice actress bias? Like, you hear them in, like, an anime and you're like, that's my favorite. She my favorite. Let's go. I love her. Like, because I've already told you, mine is Hirakawa Daisuke. Yeah, your VA Oshi. Hanakawa, nice. Tara Strong, okay. I really love Nana Mizuki. Aww. Oh, I love Crispin Freeman. I do like Crispin Freeman. I do like Crispin Freeman. Also, Rie Takahashi is a really, like, I would not argue with that, honestly. Like, all of her characters were great. Okay, I like J.K. Simmons as well. Like, genuinely, like, that is really... Tomokazu Sugita! Heaven's Handler! I love Tomokazu Sugita! Yes! Oh my god, yes. He's, like, up there. He's, like, in my top 5. Maybe top 3. He's so good. He was in Starry Sky or Starry Days, Starry Sky as the one like tsundere guy that I really fell hard for. Like, I'm not really into like guy tsunderes, but oh my god, he was so cute because he was kind of like your bestie, but he would make fun of you, and then he started kind of falling for you. And then suddenly, like, the banter kind of dried up and he was just being kind of, like, nice to you. And it's like, where'd this come from? But I really liked it. Ah. We live in such a beautiful world. When I was a kid, I remember, like, you know, like a 6-year-old or, like, 7-year-old. You'd be in, like, school and they'd be like, would you rather be deaf or blind? You have to pick one. You have to pick one. You can't say neither. And everyone would be like, I'd rather be deaf so I could still watch TV. I want to watch TV. Now that I'm older, nah. Scoop out my eyeballs. Pop them out. I need to be able to hear. How old? Ah. I'd rather be deaf so I don't have to hear these questions. Wow. Wow. You would have been fun. Fun in the playground. I don't know. Oh my god. Hi, Mocha. Guys, I was given a gift from Mocha. I don't have the cup on hand right now, but I was handed a sticker sheet. Look, there's Mocha. There's Mocha. I got him. Thank you. I love stickers. But there's also a really cute coffee cup in my kitchen. There's a very cute coffee cup in my kitchen. Thank you for sending it over the ocean. I appreciate. But yes, guys, follow Mocha. Even though last seen playing Valorant. Ugh, I can't support this. Yes, I can. But hello. We're talking about drama CDs and about our favorite voice actors, voice actresses. Oh my god, Vel. Oh my god. I like audio stuff too much. I like voices too much. My partner was teaching me Valorant. Okay, that's fine then. Oh, I've heard good things about Elliot. I saw that a couple of my friends had like sponsors for it. By the way, guys, I do want to play, ideally, I would like to play Final Fantasy VIII tomorrow. So, I was gonna play it today, but it was a little bit of a rough day in getting work done and stuff. And then I was like, I made the thumbnail and everything. I made the thumbnail. But then I was like, today was kind of rough. The Vivi was feeling a little bit low spirits. But I'm feeling really good now. I'm really happy now. Which I think stream just kind of does that. Stream just... Oh, Mocha, by the way, you don't actually need to stream again to change it. You can literally just change your category right now and it'll change it. It pulls from whatever your category still is, not from whatever your last stream was, but whatever your current category is set to. So if you want to change it, you can. But you also don't have to, because it is pretty funny. Anyway, but yeah, we're like 1 or 2 streams away from finishing Final Fantasy VIII. One, I think if we go for a while and we're good at it and like we don't die or get like fucked up. But I kind of don't want to put that pressure on myself because I am a bit stressed out this month because there's a lot I got to do. I've got to go looking for foreign. I got to go to eye doctor. I've got to go to regular doctor. I've got to go see my mom. There's a lot of traveling around. There's a lot of things happening this month. There's also Offkai, but then again, I don't have to do a lot for Offkai. I don't actually have to travel to Offkai. So it's not that stressful, I guess. At least not that part. Offkai is more fun than anything. Yeah, I don't have to get my eyes scooped out. Yay. I wrote down in my planner for one of my daily gratitudes. I was like, I am grateful because there are bunkmates who said they're excited to see me. There are bunkmates that said they're excited and they really want to see me and meet and greet with me. And I'm very lucky. It was nice. I actually do appreciate having the little section to be like daily gratefulness. What did I write for yesterday? I don't know. I like the eye patch a lot. It's been very stylish. So I'm just kind of enjoying it. Okay. Daily gratitude for yesterday. I'm grateful my friends had fun with me at bowling. I'm grateful for doing better than I thought I'd do at bowling. I'm grateful for friends who want to succeed with me. I'm grateful for artists who like Vivi's design. I'm grateful for saying things that get a big love. And I'm grateful for hand disinfectant. I use hand disinfectant after bowling because you don't know what's been going in them bowl holes. Thank you, hand disinfectant. Well, think about it. Technology has come so far. We have hand disinfectant. It's awesome. We live in a world where we can kill germs. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, everyone's been fingering them holes. I always get sick after bowling. I'm feeling pretty good, so I'm hoping I pass through it fine. I'm hoping it's fine. But yeah, I don't know. I am just feeling very fortunate. Even when I get stressed out. If nobody got me, I know hand disinfectant got me. Can I get an amen? Amen! Absolutely. Feed a medieval peasant hand sanitizer and they would die. I wonder what it would do to their hands. Would their skin freak out? I just wonder, like, is hand disinfectant, like, too crazy? Like, would their skin not be used to it? I don't know. What happens if you go back in time with a bottle of hand disinfectant. I always like the idea of going back with, like, some kind of perfume and seeing them freak the hell out. But, like, obviously they had perfume back then. It just wasn't that good. It didn't have a lot of, like, staying power. Mostly isopropyl alcohol. Did they have isopropyl? Isopropyl. Purple. You know how kids mess up the word spaghetti? Like they say sketty or stuff like that. I was talking to a friend and I said biscotti with a B. I went biscotti. I went biscotti and they went, what? And I went, spaghetti. And they went, that's not what you said. I'm like, biscotti. And I started saying it increasingly smaller and like baby. I'm like, biscotti. 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 You know what I meant. I meant biscotti. Oh my goodness. I'm 33. I'm happy. I'm happy that as I get older, I can still say whatever I want. Skitty. Skitty. Let's use wood, ash, and water, which would turn into lye on your hands and dissolve flesh. I think it'd be fine with a little bit of alcohol. But what if they liked the dissolving flesh? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they liked it. Anyway. It's 11:30. I'm having a lot of fun. I don't know if I'll try and go to bed at midnight, though, because I might. But we will see. I keep forgetting how fun just Zatsu streams are. Every now and then I'm like, oh man, I don't know what to do tonight. We gotta play a game. We're gonna have to play a game. What do we do today? And then I keep forgetting. I love fucking talking to you guys. This is great. Any plans for tomorrow? Cleaning up, and I've got some work stuff to do. And I have to unclog my sink because my sink is a little bit clogged. So I bought a big thing of Drano. So I got to pour that down the sink tomorrow and ventilate real good. And then I do like talking to you guys. It's fun. It's fun. No. Check with your landlord first. Huh? Holy Christ, please. We were told to use Drano. What kind of... If you had... They're not old pipes. This is not an old house. This is not an old house. This is a very... It's not old. Not even... No. It's not. Don't... You don't need to worry about that. It's not. No, I'm an old pipe having Hey, you leave my fallopian tubes out of this. This is not okay behavior. You leave my fallopian tubes out of this conversation. Okay? They are aging gracefully with me. It is fine. I'm not actually mad. This was funny as fuck. It was funny as fuck. It's okay. But don't do it again. Don't dox your house's age. But what if I'm lying and I actually take this advice? What if I'm lying and it's actually a super crazy old house? You don't know. It's a thing that VTubers do. We have to lie about things so you don't secretly find out what our house is like. But regardless, know that the house will be taken care of accordingly. Ah! Megamook, hello. What did we stream today? Hi. Oh my god, Crash Bandicoot! Oh my god! What level were you at? What level were you doing? What were you up to? I love Crash Bandicoot. And was it the original or was it an Insane Trilogy? I need to know. Raiders, feel free to tell me in case Megamook is busy. Wolflord! Wolflord, thank you for 63 months. Hello. Hello, how are we? Hi. Thank you for all the support. Thank you, Wolflord. It's always so lovely to see you. Very slowly working through 100% of the original. Nice! I've been trying, well, I say, but it's been like a year since we played. I've been trying to get all of the gems and everything in... Actually, I have all the gems in the first one. I just need all of the relics, but I'm missing the time relic for the last one, for Stormy Ascent, because Stormy Ascent kicks my fucking ass, and I am struggling to get it. I just need Stormy, and then I can move on to the second Crash game, which... Crash is... I don't know if you agree with me or not, Megamook, but I believe that Crash is a rhythm game. If you know the rhythm, you can get through any level. If you know when to hit the buttons, it's a rhythm game. Just like Souls games, they are also rhythm games. Everything is a rhythm game. Everything is a rhythm game. Not everything, actually, but I do genuinely think that platformers and Souls-likes are rhythm games, if you play them right. In a way, yeah. By the way, I've been, like, I've been like fiddling with this the whole time and it really works. I'm like, yay. I feel energized, just like kind of pushing through. I think you meant to go like slowly, but I'm just like, wop, 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 wop. No, donut bro, they're prayer beads. They're Buddhist prayer beads. Don't be crass. Don't be crass. How many beads are on it? I don't know. I haven't counted them yet. Bejeweled is a rhythm game. You're Buddhist now? No. I just need something to fiddle with. Oh my god, Vivi, you'll get banned for Buddhist prayer beads? Heh. I mean, watch him try. I'll happily be like, hey, Twitch, did you just ban me for having having Buddhist stuff on stream? I feel like that's kind of rude of you. I don't really have a dog in this race, but you know, I'll fight I'll fight for it anyway. Blow up for like 3 days. Blow up for like 3 days on Twitter. None of it will translate over to Twitch. They'll be so... The VTuber prayer bead situation is crazy. Classic. Oh my goodness. But no, I hope you had a really lovely stream. I do really love Crash, so I'm really happy. I'm happy that you choose to raid after this. The Vivi situation is insane. The video is just like, she's so boring. Can it be like a 6-second video where it's like, the Vivi situation is crazy. How this lady streamed for 6 years and do nothing. And then the video ends. Damn. I'm happy. But it's time for ad break in a minute, by the way. Is there anything I want to say in this last minute before we have an ad break? Gubson, I don't think I'd be able to pull that off. I think I'd be giggling too much. Hawk my wares. Oh yeah. Remember guys, code Vivi for 10% off of Gamer Subs. Thank you everybody who has used my code. That money actually will help very much when it is no longer pending and comes through. That will actually help a lot with tax stuff. So everybody who's used code Vivi in the last 4 months, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And also I don't know, there's I got a Twitter and stuff. If you interact with that, I always appreciate it. Wait, real quick. Let me find it. Let me get the link. Can you guys do me a favor? Just a favor. Just one favor. If you're not doing anything. This technically also isn't for me. Could you, but it also is because I'm in the clip. Could you interact with this short that Yozo posted? Because I really want Yozo to post more. And if you comment on this, it would help. If you like watch it and then comment, I'd really appreciate it. That would mean a lot to me. That would mean a lot to me. I literally watched it during the last break. Did you comment? You gotta comment. That's a bridge too far. Starring Elliot Gould. That's right. I've seen that movie, and I named an actor from it, so now you have to watch it. Okay, I will see you guys in 3 to 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes, and we'll hang out for a little bit more, and then maybe bedtime. Okay? Okay. Not a long one, but a fun one. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for being patient. That was probably the last anime stimmy time of today, but thank you for hanging out. For all of them, if you've been here, or for any of them. Ad revenue pays for groceries. Listen to the short 3 times to come up with something relevant to comment. What kind of sexual favors do I get as a reward? Nothing. Make sure you ask. Make sure you ask on YouTube so she can remove you. So she can remove your comment. I have 7 hours left of work. I don't think I can handle having a 10-hour stream. I'm sorry. That seems like a bit long for me. When was the last time I did a 10-hour stream? Since when are we getting sexual favors? I mean, if you're commenting real good on the YouTube, that's what you're doing, right, Gobson, right? I mean, You have been offering sexual favors to the good, like, commenters on the channel, on the Hag Clip channel, right? Right? Yeah, I'm gonna call my lawyer. This sounds like you're not. Sounds like somebody's not delivering. The last time I streamed for 10 hours. I've never streamed for 10 hours. I have never streamed for 10 hours. The closest we got recently was Danganronpa with 9.1. I've done 12.8 and I've done 12.2. I have never had a 10-hour stream. I have never had a 10-hour stream. I have had 12-hour, 12.8, 12.2, and 9.1. And then it kind of goes down from there. 8.9, 8.8. Wow, that's just like... What was I doing on the 12th of February this year? I streamed for 8.8 hours. What did we do? Oh! It was me finishing it. Doing all the Wallace and Gromit stuff. We streamed for a crazy long time to get it done. Wow. Okay. Okay. When's the next 12? I don't know. I have to be feeling it. It's got to be like... the next really long one will probably be like Danganronpa again. But I still twitching? Only very occasionally. And now it's only doing it when I'm like stressed out. So maybe it is like a cortisol thing. I don't fucking know. Danganronpa, how long is that? That one was 9.1 when we did it. The second chapter, I think, is still quite long, but it's not going to have the pre-game part. So maybe it won't be too bad. I don't know. Because the chapters do get longer as you go into the game. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much longer. Because we are voicing it and we are like talking to as many people as we can and we're not really speeding through it. It'll be about the same size, yeah. But yeah, we do gotta play that. Did they announce when 2x2 is coming out yet? I have not been paying attention. Danganronpa 2x2 release date. Heh, no. No, of course. Delayed to 2027. Oh, God fucking damn it. Damn it. Well, hopefully they're doing good on it. Hopefully they're doing good work. So we've got time. We've got time. We have time to play the rest of the games. At least the first two, which are the ones that really matter to me. I do want to play the third one as well. I don't really know how I feel about Despair Girls, but we'll see. You have time for Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, we're finishing that soon. We've got maybe 2 streams left of it. If we actually charge ahead properly. It's, yeah, you can skip that one. Despair Girls is a different style of game, and it just didn't really interest me that much. Can we just watch the anime? I mean, if you're really good, we could do an anime watch-along. If you're really, really good. Because I don't like promising watch-alongs. But if you're really good and you really like the Danganronpa streams, then maybe we could also watch the anime. Even though I've already seen them. Right now, if I'm being selfish, the main things that I want to do, the main things that I want to play is I want to play Power Wash. I want to play Power Wash with Kumo and Yozo. And I want to play Bejeweled still. And I want to play Final Fantasy X. I really want to play Final Fantasy X. Well, I have pinged Never to say, hey, I want to continue Final Fantasy VIII. So that's the plan. Tomorrow, the plan is Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, yeah. The anime would be really confusing if you haven't played the games. It kind of expects you to have played the games. What about 9? We'll double back for 9 someday, but I want to play 10. Also, Bunna! Thank you for using your Prime on me. You could have used it on anybody, but you used it on me. Thank you. Thank you, Bunna. Final Fantasy 10, PS2, what a W. You just know that I'm going to have to fucking win at Blitzball. I will try hard. I will try hard at Blitzball. I know that, like, it's a pain, but, like, I want to win. I'm not skipping 9 forever. Final Fantasy 10, I believe we could actually finish. What are the achievements for 10, actually? What are we looking at? Like, how bad are the achievos for 10? Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Come over here. Come over here. And yes, we are playing the Steam version, which I know the models don't look as good as the original PS2 version, but we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that. It's fine. It's fine. What are the achievements? Okay, find one Albed Primer. Okay, so that's super easy. Clear the Blessade, Cloister Trials. You got to do that. All party members come together. Do 999 damage or more in a single attack. Yeah, that's easy enough. Learn the Jack Shot. This isn't too bad. I do remember doing that. View the underwater date scene. Yeah. Win a Blitzball match. I know it's doable. Defeat Unalesca. Doable. Obtain Yojimbo. Doable. Seymour Omnis, doable. I'm pretty sure you have to do it to pass all chocobo training. Pretty sure it's doable. Pretty sure. I think. I'm pretty sure. Decent people. Thank you for 7 months. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you. Unlock all slot reels in Blitzball Master. Defeat you. Yeah, that's finishing the game. That's finishing the fucking game. Learning. Learn to use all enemy abilities. Which one is... When did the 10-2... When did the 10-2 ones kick in? Sphere Hunter. Obtain all just sphere. Are all the 10-2 ones, like, crazy hard to do or something? Because the 10-2 ones are, like... super low. Also, I did get Major Sisters when I played it. And I did get all Aeons when I did play it. People don't like playing 10-2, so they're just not playing it. Maybe people are just buying it for 10. Oh, win a race with catch a chocobo with a total time of 0. You have to do this to get Titus's weapon, right? Isn't this the one that you have to do to get, like, the super fancy weapon, even though he starts the game with his, like, second best... Well, not starts the game, but Walker gives him, like, the second best weapon for Titus in the entire game. The Collad Bulk. Yeah, yeah. Spend 100,000 gil or more in bribes. I love that. Oh, dodge 200 lightning strikes and 10. Yeah, there's that one too. Okay. I know you might think I'm crazy for this, but I think that these would be fun. I think that all the Final Fantasy X achievements would actually be really fun to hunt. Like, these would all be, like, streams to do. Like, we're just dodging lightning this entire stream. Just chocobo racing this entire stream. Just hunting monsters this entire stream. But I feel like 10-2 would be a huge pain. 10-2 would be a huge pain because you do have to, like, go by the guide, you know? You gotta... do it correctly or you fuck up forever. How do I feel about being called dude? I don't mind. Dude is gender neutral. I say dude for everybody. Unless I am told otherwise, I will say dude for everybody. It's similar to saying you guys when you're talking to, like, anybody, like a group of, like, guys and girls or a group of girls. I'll be like, guys, what are we doing? Like, saying guys is, like, gender neutral to me. And dude also feels gender neutral to me. It doesn't really bother me. But, like, if somebody was like, hey, Vivi, don't call me dude, I'd be like, okay. You know. I'm a dude. You're a dude. She's a dude. We're all dude. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Everybody dude. Everybody bro. Let's go. Yeah, guys is gender neutral in most people's minds. Yeah. 10-2 was a good game, but fuck 100%. Yeah, I would like to at some point, because that would be such... It would be such a flex. I feel like that would be something to be like, that's right. I have 100%ed 10-2. And that way I can, like, go watch 10-2 streams when they talk about 100%ing 10-2. I can be like, haha, did that once. Like, that's the dream. That's the dream of being able to say that someday. Oh, man. Apparently dude is an insult in whatever country Full Moko is from. I don't know where Full Moko is from. You get to listen. Yeah, the girly pop music. 1,000 words cry out through the ages. I loved that so much when I was young. I loved it so much. Would seeing a bunkmate achieve 100% of a game motivate you? Sometimes. Sometimes it makes me jealous. Sometimes it makes me like, grr, everybody's a better gamer than me. Grr. But lately I've been in a good place, so it's just been fun. It's just been fun. Because, like, the Bejeweled stuff has been nice. The Bejeweled stuff has been fun. I'm wondering if I want to make food after this, because I'm kind of hungry. It's midnight, but I'm kind of hungry. Is midnight too late for warm snack? Aw, thank you, Rexes. Ever thought about 100% a Yakuza, like... I said Yakuza like, sorry, Yakuza / like a dragon game. Yakuza looks really fun, and Yakuza, despite being a game that I've never played, actually is a stream comfort game for me, but as a viewer. When a VTuber says that they're gonna play Yakuza, I love putting it on the computer, and I love having it on the monitor and just watching them play, because it reminds me of... Was it late 2020 or early 2021? Because, like, everybody was playing Yakuza. I remember Nana's playing Yakuza. I remember watching... I'm trying to remember, because back then I watched, like, Ayla. I watched Haruka. I can't remember if Haruka played it or not, though. I'm trying to remember who of the VTubers... Because I remember, like, I watched people... There was also a lot of people I watched who have graduated since then, so maybe that's why I'm blanking on who actually played it. Godium? Godium play it? Oh yeah, Coco played it. Coco definitely played it. But yes, it was the COVID stream game, and it was so, like, it has comfy vibes to it, because it reminds me of then. Yakuza has that. Also Fall Guys, but Fall Guys, nobody plays it anymore, and even if you do, it's not the same. What were the other... OG VTuber fans from 2020 and early 2021. What are the comfort games? What are the ones like, I remember when everybody was playing this. Surviving this 7-degree bullshit. I like the cold weather. I'm enjoying Animarchy. I'm enjoying it. Among Us. Oh, Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight was kind of a big one. Animal Crossing. Oh yeah, everybody played Animal Crossing for like all of 3 months and then stopped. Yeah. Animal Crossing New Horizons, and then it didn't get like any cool updates, and it was just kind of over. Oh, I remember when everybody played Resident Evil 8. When Resident Evil 8 came out and everybody was playing it. It becomes super popular the way everyone's playing it. I want to watch it less at the time. Yeah, I get that. I feel that way too. But sometimes it becomes like a comfy game. If it's a game that I like watching, you know, if I don't like the game, then it doesn't count. But if I like the game, then it counts. It's all about my personal enjoyment. Oh, first time playing Elden Ring. Ah, man. Everyone played Heavy Rain. Oh, yeah. Everyone would play Soma. Soma is one of the big ones for me. Soma. Because that was like, you know, the walking sim horror game. And if you didn't know the ending, it was really fun to watch, like, VTubers react, being like, oh my god, at, like, the ending. I still love watching people play it. Like, when I saw Jax was playing it, Gaga VTuber, I pinged the server to be like, guys, Jax is playing Soma. This is so good. Let's fucking go. Papers, Please. Okay. Because I do like those kinds. Oh yeah, listen, if you're thinking really hard about it, camera angle, you're gonna get it. But like they tell you, they pretty much tell you. Oh, I'm so excited for Ontos. I am so excited for Ontos. I'm like sending messages to like key creators being like, hey, if you get me like any sponsorship, can it please be Ontos, please? If you can get me any game codes, can it please be Ontos? If you can get me anything Ontos, that I'll do it. I'll do it. I want it. I want it. Please let me play Ontos. I want Ontos, please. Oh! Okay, so here's the thing. I say this. I love my bestie Pearl. I'm not a Genshin fan, but I do remember when everyone was playing Genshin on release day. I remember when Genshin released and everybody was streaming it, and like that was also kind of like old style comfy at the time because it's so many people were wailing. Yeah, everybody was playing it. What's Ontos? There's no E. There's no E. It's a game that's coming out. I can show you the trailer. Because I am really excited about this one. This is actually one of the few games coming out that I'm like super keen for. Ontos. I've shown you the trailer before, but I'm going to do it again. I also tweeted about it, but I'll do it again. Okay. Rat computer! Rat computer! They delayed it to 2027. Fuck! Everything's 2027. It's a computer running off rats. Vivi hand check. I've got my Buddhist beads. But yeah. So apparently that's a lie. Apparently it's not coming out 2026, as I've been informed just now. But I'm really excited. I really want to play that one. Because it looks like it's like horror walking sim. And I basically like horror walking sims. I don't like horror games where you got to do a lot of crazy puzzles. It's kind of not my thing. One second. I have a notification. I'm just trying to clear it. Where did that go? I did love Still Wakes the Deep. Still Wakes the Deep was so good. 1 second. To whoever sent me a friend request out of nowhere and has no friends in common with me and no servers in common with me, I do not accept random friend requests. I'm gonna hit ignore. Thank you for your interest, but no thank you. I'm good. I wish you all the best. If you need to tell me anything important, I don't know, please do it in a public space. Or you can email my business email, where if it is not important, it can be dealt with appropriately.
Loser! You're a loser! Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be, because you're are dirt! You make me sick, you big baby!
Thank you for sending that while we were talking about Still Wakes the Deep. Thank you. So, those of you who might be confused, during a really emotional part of Still Wakes the Deep, Donut Bro sent that right after it happened. And at the time, I was mildly annoyed that that happened. But it actually is pretty funny. And then he proceeded to do it for Comfy as well when Comfy played it. So I like the consistency. Roll the clip. Nah, I'm not going to play the clip right now. But yeah. I do like Still Wakes the Deep. I really like the art direction Still Wakes the Deep. I really wanted the art book, but it was only available for pre-order. Hi, Ram. Lovely to have you. We're just yapping. We're just talking about whatever today. But then people reviewed it saying it was like disappointing. And I'm like, aw. Because I would like to collect more video game art books of video games that I really, really love. That like I feel a lot for. Like I don't just want like any game art books. I would like art books for the games that I care a lot about, you know? Get the Fallout 3 art book. Is it still available? Hasn't that been a while? Yeah, we still got to do the DLC for Still Wakes the Deep. We haven't done it yet. But my computer should be able to handle stuff. Like what you want without others' input. I like talking about the opinions, though. I do sometimes. Because I like talking with people. I enjoy communication. I think that it's fun, the exchanging of ideas. Until it's not fun. And then I hate them. But for the most part, I like it. I had a nice conversation with an old man today. It only lasted about 15 seconds. But we were standing in front of the milk cabinet in Coles. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, am I in the way? And he went, no, they just don't. Seems like they're out of the one that I'm looking for. I'm like, yeah, they're out of, I'm looking for the blue labeled milk company, but it looks like they're out. And he was like, I'm looking for the green labeled milk company, and they're out of that too. And I was like, it's just too popular. It's just too popular. Thank you for the follow. Lovely to have you. But like, he wanted that skim milk. I can't remember if the green labeled one is skim milk. You color code the milk too. It's not uniform. It's not uniform across the brands. I buy full cream milk. I buy full cream, full lactose, full everything. Norco Green is organic. It wasn't Norco. We're getting the milk company. It's called the Milk Company. Yeah, I did, Rexus. Sometimes I do that. Unhappy to have you. I'm kidding. Thank you for all you do. I'm just a little bit like, what's the problem? I can be friendly. It's a normal thing to say in English. Yeah, the milk company is called The Milk Company. I bought a show bag from them once. Is it? Getting too bantery. I'm gonna have to end stream. I was not raising up the old man. I was being friendly. I was being nice. Oh, I also did try iced Vovo Tim Tams. They are okay. They are okay. They're very coconutty and have jam in it. No, I just got here. I'm sorry. Iced Vovo is always a letdown. You've never liked iced Vovo? Do you guys not know what iced Vovos are? Well, I'm gonna have to tell people what iced Vovos are. Iced Vovo. So an iced Vovo is a biscuit. It's a biscuit. Or a cookie, if you're gonna be like that. But it looks like this. So they're pink and they have jam in it. On its iced Vovo. Okay? They're okay. I don't usually get them. Anyway. Tim Tam came out with a limited edition iced Vovo Tim Tam. I actually didn't mind it. Ask Marco what she thought. She seemed like she didn't mind it. Is the jam microscopic thin? I mean, it's in there. I wouldn't say there's a fuck ton of it, but it's in there. I definitely tasted it. It's not like I was like, where's the jam? I don't taste the jam. Where is it? There's no jam. Like, I definitely tasted it. You haven't seen it before? They're on the shelves. There was a lot of them at the Coles I went to. It's a malted milk they've ruined with coconut. Oh my god. Biscuits and cookies. I'm guessing you're saying not the same thing. Well, we don't say crackers. Okay? So, like, for some reason you guys, like, call biscuits those doughy things. Like, that's not a biscuit. You, like, I don't know what you mean by that. Then there's cookies, and then you have crackers, which are, like, the savory stuff that you put, like, cheese and, like, meat things or hummus with or something. The fact that you call a flashlight a torch is insane. The fact that Americans traipse around the world and expect everybody to speak language the way they speak it are annoying as fuck. I'm sorry. But Please, other countries exist. We do speak differently. Okay? I'm sorry. Fair enough. Thank you. Yeah, like, oh, what the fuck is a kilometer? Like, apology accepted. The age of American exceptionalism is over, and July 4th is over. Okay? You can wait till next year when your day comes back. You can try again then. For now, I am Australian, and I will speak Australian if I would like. You can be a patriot, I don't care. But nobody's telling you not to. But people will often say, oh, I don't understand why you say torch. Oh, I don't understand why you say kilometer. Oh, what's a Celsius? At which point it's like, listen, you're not from my country. I'm not going to your country and telling you what words, you know, I use differently and that you should change it and whatnot. So when that happens to me, I'm sort of like, why are you doing this? And I guess I'm kind of used to it in a way, but being used to it doesn't mean that I just kind of, I shouldn't get my back up about it, but I do a little bit. Tristan, thank you for the 100 caps. Thank you. I remember back in the forum days, people were like, if you spelled things with a U, they'd be like, oh, European. If you were chatting during America hours. If you chatted during European hours, no problem. No problem. Europeans did not care how you typed. Okay, you could type American, you could type British, you could not know how to spell. They'd be fine. They didn't care. But during American hours, they're like, oh, mummy, you're saying mummy. Oh, look at this Brit over here. And it's like, I'm Australian. Why are you bullying me? But no. It's a big, beautiful world we live in. It's a big, beautiful world we live in. I love that we get to all come together and congregate through the internet. No, I'm not saying they are, Joey. I'm not saying they are. But it is an experience I have experienced a lot. And if I'm going to talk about the experience, I can't very well say, Germans telling me about biscuits and whatnot, because I haven't had any problem with people from Germany. If I'm talking about people from America, I'll say Americans. Anyway. Listen, a lot of people talk about how Australia has a big shitposty, what do you call it? Like a shitpost reputation. Trip, thank you very much for 56 months. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people will say, oh, Australians, they're such shitposters. I feel like we're not. I feel like it's just because we're active when people are tired. So our banter somehow comes across crazier than it normally would. So we're dealing with sleepy people, and they're like, oh, them Australians are crazy. And it's just because they're tired. It's just because they're tired, and we feel like we're a little bit on crack in comparison because we're wide awake at that time. And we're a little bit bantery. A little bit. But I'm not so much these days because I am incredibly thin-skinned and fragile. Eye popping right out of the socket. Aussies have crazier banter than most. You reckon? I have a genuine question to you Australians. Guy who likes burgers. I will answer, but only if you tell me what is your favorite burger. Also, if your question involves harnesses or the Emu War, I will not I will not laugh. We've dealt with it too much. Harnesses? Oh, people are like, oh, you live on the southern hemisphere. You're upside down country. You gotta wear harnesses so you don't fall into the sun. It's very tried and true old. But it also lost a bit of its luster. That was a Mad Max reference. I mean, that would be alright. Either Burger is like really typing or has already left. We wrestle gators where I come from, so Australians are like our cousins. I keep being told that I'll be fine if I go to like, what is it? The really hot states in America. Like in the South, like the really hot ones, because it's basically climate-wise the same. Every burger is a good burger. That is not true. And my question is how the bad word, do you just casually live next to these animals that can kill you with one breath and are the size of your house? None of them are the size of our house. None of them are the size of my house. Also, genuine answer. Genuine answer. However, I do want you to think about the burger again. Really? You think that all burgers are great? Like, even if it has, like, a huge fucking thing of cos lettuce on there that's all stalk? Come on, man. You've got to have a burger that you don't like. You can't just love everything. No. You need burger standards. You deserve good burgers. Okay? You deserve to have a baseline, okay? I have one gripe, okay? Okay, give us the gripe. Give us the gripe. Give us the gripe. By the way, I will have to wrap up soon because I want to go bed, but I want to answer this question. I will answer this question correctly. We should end on a good Australian question before I sleep. Oh, you like pineapple on burgers? What's for dinner? I might make noodle. Or I have sausage roll that I could heat up. Or I have nugget if I want nugget. I have options. I have options. I suppose I'll start answering while you talk about your gripe, but I am... Aww.
You might be someone's nothing burger, but you're my everything bagel.
How dare you imply that I am a nothing burger? To anyone. How dare you? I will take your $10. How dare you? Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm being funny. Okay, so you don't like tomatoes. I dislike tomatoes on burgers. Wow, okay. Do you dislike them because of the taste? Do you dislike them because they're like wet and they destroy the integrity of the burger? Because I had that happen at a pub the other night and it was like, ugh, why? Both? Fair enough. Some people don't like tomatoes. I like them. I'll eat them, but that's fine. You can eat less. I will have more of them. It's fine. Anyway, so about the animals. I am 33 years old. I will be 34 at the end of October. In my life, I have encountered one snake, and that was in Tasmania. The animals here are not aggressive for the most part. I think if you fuck around into the bush, which you're not gonna do, you're not likely to do that because you're probably gonna live somewhere that's, you know, like a town or a city and there's less of snakes and everything there. Most of the animals, one, are like not really around people. They don't really fuck around with people. What about the spiders you're always talking about? They're house spiders and they can't actually kill you. Like the spiders that I don't like are just little annoying black spiders that I don't like to have because they attract more bugs because centipedes eat them. And centipedes can't kill you, but the bite can hurt, and that's kind of it. I have only run into one snake, and that was in Tasmania. The plant that kills people, is it like I forget what it's called, but there's a plant that, like, apparently if you touch it, it can kill you. It's nowhere, the gimpy plant. Gimpy. It's the same word repeated. It's not near anywhere that anyone really lives. Like, it's not near any, like, cities or towns, really. The ant that can kill you in 15 minutes. I've never heard of that. And a huntsman spider crawled into his bed. All right, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate that that happened. It can happen. When I was a kid, I did have a couple of encounters with huntsman spiders, but the deal with huntsman spiders is they can't kill you. They're just spiders. So if they bite you, it's not going to kill you. Maybe it'll, like, I don't know. I don't know if it hurts or stings or itches. Has anyone been bitten by a huntsman and can tell me? Because I don't know. I don't actually know. I just know that it doesn't kill you. Huntsmans are actually, technically, if you never see them, they're good for your house. He said it's like a bee sting. I've never been stung by a bee. Never been stung by a bee. Yeah, huntsmans cause car crashes at best if they jump out of the windshield. Any huntsman victims in chat? All right, how many bug bite victims do we have in chat? Before we wrap up, before we're wrapping up, how many bug bite victims do we have in chat? I have not been bitten by anything that I know of. I think I've been bitten by bull ants. Wait, it's been called the bulldog ant and jack jumper ant. I've been bitten by a bull ant. It doesn't kill you. It just stings a bit. General bug bites every year. Ticks. I knelt on a bee once. Mosquitoes. I get bitten by mosquitoes a lot, yeah. I saw my finger in a wasp nest when I was 7. Oh my god, you were so... you little adventurer, you. Dogs aren't insects, but a dog bite would hurt a lot, yes. I had a spider bite my tongue once. Ticks, mosquitoes, spiders, fire ants. Okay, quite a few people getting bitten by bees and wasps. I was terrified of being stung by a wasp. Terrified. I have never been stung by a bee. I've never been stung by a wasp, but I was always nervous about it. A bee stung my eyeball when I was 3. Donut Bro, is that on the list of ways you almost died? Because that should be on there. That should be on there. A bee stinging your... Didn't that happen to Hootie? I think that might have happened to Hootie. Or something like... I vaguely remember Hootie telling a story about a bug doing something to his eye. I vaguely remember that. Vaguely. Got stung by hornets 2 different times. Holy shit. Yeah, hornets and wasps, I just don't like. Don't like. But yeah, as an Australian, I actually have had very little issues with bugs. Like, yeah, okay, if you live on the coast, you know which bug I saw the most, which I really don't like? Because we lived in an ancient fucking house. It was like 100 years old. As a result, bugs got into the house. So spiders would get in. We once had a wasp get in and get caught in a spider web, and then I freed it from the spider web, and then the wasp attacked me. But the big one, we got ants as well. We'd get ants all the time, and that would piss off my dad so much because they were all over the kitchen. But the one that my sister and I hated the most was cockroaches. Because this 100-year-old, like, fucking house, roaches would get in. And there was so many. There was so fucking many. And, like, you would lift up, you would go into the kitchen at night and you'd, like, I don't know, lift up a container or you'd lift up something. And then suddenly, like, 4 cockroaches would just go, like, everywhere. I hate the sound of skittering on plastic. Skittering in, like, a garbage bag. Ugh, I hate it. And the thing is, my dad hated bug spray. My dad didn't like bug spray. My dad wouldn't buy it. He would buy mosquito repellent, but we did not have any insect killing stuff because my dad didn't like it. My dad was like, I'm not spraying poison around the house. We've got young girls, me and my sister. He's like, and we've got a cat. I don't want to use any poison. No, he didn't use holistic stuff or anything. Anything. His tactic was, like, salt in places. Like, he did that thing where if certain things would repel ants, he'd try and do that. But it was, like, home stuff, not, like, the industrial grade poison stuff. Your parents use chlorine? Oh my god. Now that I'm an adult, having bug spray on hand is actually like, it's a comfort. It is a comfort to know that I have a can of like bug poison if like a centipede or a huge spider or something. There's something really, it makes me feel safe. It makes me feel happy knowing that I've got it, you know? But yeah. But yeah, my dad was the kind of person who would put a cup over a spider and chuck it outside. He didn't like killing spiders if he could help it. I don't know why exactly, but he just, it wasn't, I don't think it's because he like felt bad for it. I think it's because he didn't like to mash it into the carpet or against the wall. Because my dad, it was not empathy. My dad didn't like the mess. My dad would talk a lot about like, don't fucking like smack a cockroach because then its guts will get everywhere, and if you don't clean the guts up it's gonna stain, and even if you clean it, you could technically clean it wrong and it might like stain. He really didn't like bug guts getting on the wall, getting on the ceiling, getting in the carpet. It didn't matter what it was, he didn't like it. So he didn't want you to kill bugs. He wanted you to somehow get them outside. Your mom's the same. I'll admit, when it comes to bugs with me, I just get rid of them. I just smush. Like, I don't like having them around. I don't like having them around, you know? Keep one spot in my room. Things could more bugs I can count. I don't mind daddy long legs. When I was a child, I was scared of them. The really spindly little spiders. Now that I'm an adult, I'm fine with them. I don't mind daddy long legs, but I don't like house spiders because house spiders look too similar to redback spiders and whitetail spiders. And those ones, if they bite you, you're meant to go to the hospital, and I'd rather not go to the hospital. Like, like I know that we have it and that they'd handle it quickly, but like I don't want to gore. Meh, 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 meh. Yeah, you never know what's gonna happen, you know? Oh, Tommy, yeah. No, the worst thing was mice. The worst thing was mice because I love that we're just still talking about this. I said I was going to wrap up like 20 minutes ago and we're still going. I'm probably going to end on the hour, by the way. So we got like 8 minutes. Mice and rats were probably the worst because as a child, I loved mice. I loved them because we had pet mice. But as I got older, I learned that feral mice are not the same as domesticated mice, and feral mice bite. Feral mice smell. Well, domestic mice also smell. And feral mice also get into your walls and are a fire hazard because they will chew on everything and they can die in the walls and things can catch fire, including their bodies, and you really don't want that. Like, mice are simply not good to have in your walls. Like, as a pest, they are incredibly destructive and not safe to have. So it does really suck because they look cute. They are cute little guys, but they're not safe to have. And also they have diseases and whatnot as well. So we always had a cat growing up. So I was very happy because she would hunt like crazy. And I know it's kind of morbid, but I remember as a kid watching my cat get a mouse. I'd be like, go, get her, girl, get him, get him, get him. And then she'd just like, you know, do that thing that cats do where like she's playing with it, but like she's going for it. And then when it finally like gives up, I get to watch my cat like happily eat this mouse that she hunted, and she's like so happy. What was her name? Tisha. We called her Morticia after the Addams family. The wife from the Addams family. That's why with my ex-partner, we called our cat Wendy after Wednesday, which was Addams family Morticia's daughter. She was a black cat. I loved her very much. We had her for 17 years. The hot mom, yeah. But yeah. I remember, like, I'll end on one story. Though. One time, a rat got into the house. And what ended up happening is maybe my dad did have quite a lot of empathy because we ended up getting one of those traps that doesn't like kill it. And so it's in this box. And my dad puts it in a container. But the thing is, at the time, he was actually in a play that was happening next door because there was actually, we called it The Hall. It's where they would put on productions that were funded by the church. And I had like called him in to get it. And my dad put it in this container. He's like, listen, hun, I've got to go back. Like, I'm in the next act. The Hall, Hall. And I was like, what are you going to do? Like, the mouse is, like, the rat's there. And my dad was like, what do you want me to do? You want me to kill it, like, right now? I'm busy. And I'm just like, no. And he was like, listen, I'll deal with it after. It's fine. Unless you want to, like, take care of it, then go let it go somewhere. I had read recently that rats, unless you let them go, you can't let them go outside. If you just step out your front door and you let it go, it'll just get back into your house. In fact, apparently, you can't even let it go like 2 houses down because it will know where its nest is and it will come home. You have to actually travel quite far for the rat to get like disoriented and not know where its home is and start up a new one. So they have scent trails all over. So, almost expected him to grab the tail and swing. No, my uncle knew how to do that though, because he used to work in labs back when they would euthanize mice. And he never demonstrated in front of me, but like he did the hand motion in front of me. And I was like, that's so brutal. And he was like, yeah, I didn't like doing it. He was the Greenpeace uncle, by the way. He was the Greenpeace uncle. They made him kill mice when he took like his science classes and shit, because he went to college for science stuff. Crazy. Jesus Christ, yeah. They were like, you have to do it. And it sounds like trauma. Yeah, it would have been. It probably, he didn't like killing things. Oh, Astro. I do know what Calmoji are. I'm 33. I know what Calmoji are, but thank you. Thank you for the enthusiasm. I'm glad you're enjoying the internet. So anyway, this rat. I take the container and I walk down the street and I tell myself that I'm going to walk several blocks and let it go. But as I'm walking, it's dark and I am a young girl. I'm like maybe 14 and I start being like, I'm getting frightened. Like it's dark and I'm alone and I don't know what to do. So I'm holding this container with a rat in it and the rat is like bouncing around agitated in there and I'm scared. So I put down the thing and I give it a little kick with my foot next to a house that I knew was being renovated. So I was like, maybe the rat can go live there in this it was empty. It was in a like between rentals renovating place. Like it was like a pit of a lot of like sand and dirt and everything. Anyway, so I kick the container and the rat shoots out in the opposite direction across the road just as an SUV flies by and I don't see anything. And I'm like, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine. The next day, I'm telling my friend who lives nearby me, I tell them about the rat. And they're like, we can check. It's daytime. We can check. So we go back. And we check. And in the middle of the road, it's a fucking pancake. And I was fucking traumatized. I wanted to save this rat from getting killed because my dad was gonna kill it. So because, you know, it doesn't come back to the house, I tried to set it free. Potato! That's fucked. That's good dark humor though, thank you. Thank you for the 100 caps, that's fucked. Potato. Oh my god. So yeah, that was my, I'm gonna try and save the rat. And then it fucking died. Circle of life, natural death by SUV. And with that, you guys, that's a stream. It's been 4 hours. I'm going to find somebody to raid. Thank you guys for spending time with me and chatting with me. Once again, I keep forgetting how much I love Zatsu streams. Zatsu streams are fun. I enjoy them. I really just got to do them. I really just got to do them more often. I need to stop getting in my head about it. But thank you for hanging out. This was fun. Ooh, wait a minute. Please tell me you're not ending. Please tell me you're not ending. It doesn't look like you're ending. I don't know. We're gonna raid Imakuni, who is playing Ape Escape, and I like Ape Escape. I like Ape Escape. One day we'll play it. Someday. Hope you dream of tasty burgers. I hope you do too. Hell yeah. The rat literally never saw it coming. Thank you. I don't think she has been there for a bit. Hell yeah, you got good taste. You got good taste. I love when I'm gonna raid someone's like, fuck yeah, I'm already there. Because it means, yeah, I'm picking good. I'm picking well. Alright. I will see you guys tomorrow. If you are here, we're gonna try and play Final Fantasy VIII. Alright? I've got the thumbnail made. We've got our walkthrough. Hopefully we can finish it. But okay. Thank you guys for all the support, all the good conversations. I'm gonna go rest. Well, I'm gonna go eat and then maybe rest. Good night. Bye-bye. Ba-cha.